Welcome into the casual gaming conversation. I'm Connor. That's Nick. This week we are joined by Matt for the video game franchise tier list. But before we get into that, Nick, how we feeling?
It's Extra Life Eve, baby. By the time this posts for everyone, it will be like 3 days after Extra Life. So I'm not going to go too into all the Extra Life discussion that is necessary. But if you're watching this live, like there is a good handful amount of people that are. We got Extra Life tomorrow, 24-hour charity stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for it. 10 a.m. The content lineup that we have, I think, is the best content lineup we've ever had for a 24-hour stream. I'm very, very excited about it. Like just thinking about even getting some Marvel Tokon matches in though tomorrow to start out the stream. I can't wait for that.
Very excited to hop on the sticks.
Connor, you're both allowed to hang out after the stream for a good 20 to 30 minutes.
You said you were going out after this. You threw out that idea, and then when we talked earlier on the phone today, you were like, "Oh, I might go hang out with Brady." Or something.
The idea of hanging out with Brady mainly was in case Matt wants to do something else. But then I remembered that Matt normally, I'm like, I'm not taking Matt to a casino. All the fun ideas that I could think to take a normal person out to, Matt would despise.
Okay, so I'm not the normal person.
No, but normally when we have the delinquents that we normally have come up to hang out with us, it's like we want to go to a casino, we want to go and get blackout drunk, we want to fucking party. I'm like, Matt wants to read a good book.
I do.
Exactly.
I love me a good book.
We are kindred spirits.
But also, that might mean that maybe the night just after we set up is, hey, maybe we play a little bit of Tokon for 10, 15 minutes. I was telling Matt, like, my goal is to beat The Witcher 3 the next couple of weeks and everything, but Tokon is calling me away, man. I said this on, I've super chat into Kind of Funny Games cast today, and I'm like, I've played for about, I'm getting close to like 10 hours already in 2 days.
Tokon?
Yeah. And because I played like 3 hours on stream, played a couple hours after stream.
Done with the campaign.
I beat one of the campaigns.
Nice. One of the campaigns.
There's several.
Yeah, there's 5 campaigns, one for each of the different teams. Also, campaign starts out extremely basic, and I'm like, oh man, this is kind of a bummer. But the comic book art style that they're doing to get you from like cutscene to cutscene to fight and everything, I'm like, this is rock solid. By the way, this was initially supposed to be a Marvel Tokon review, and then I realized, oh shit, we need to shoot it on Friday. I'm not gonna have enough time in this game. I definitely could have been like, here it is, like, there's just the battle that this is going to have between Resident Evil Requiem for my game of the year is going to be fucking Captain America Civil War level back and forth.
Bro, just trying to be different and not assume that GTA 6 is going to be at the top of his list and throw everything off.
Well, no, GTA 6, my question is, right now, if you ask me, what am I going to play more of this year, GTA 6 or Marvel Tokon? I would assume triple the time of GTA 6 is Marvel Tokon's playtime for me. I'm putting... I shit you not, like, I've only played with this one team basically for my 10-ish hours. I'm probably going to put in a good 100 to 200 hours in this game. My Tekken clock right now might be 50 hours. My Tekken 8 clock. Like, I didn't play a shit ton of Tekken 8. I just played it every now and then. This game is like, oh shit, I'm sitting down in 2 hours. Fucking gone. And then the campaign, getting through one of them, by the end of it, it gets a little bit harder. There's like just more interesting shit happening. I'm like, I can't wait to see what the other team's perspective of this and seeing them go through this narrative. Can't wait. Marvel Tokon's awesome. But yeah, no, enough about that. Can't wait for Extra Life. It's gonna be an awesome weekend. A lot of prep goes into this. Love having Matt here, catching up with you in the car.
Super stoked to be here,
dude. It's fuck yeah. But yeah, no, life's been good. Matt, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I pretty much just got off a plane and I'm here. I had a little bit of dinner with Nick and Connor. It was a great time, and I'm ready to shoot a pod.
What'd you do to kill the time on your flights?
I did a little bit of reading. I finished the last 100 or so pages of Dungeon Crawler Carl. And
first one? Is that?
Yeah, the first one. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to keep reading that series. It's actually quite long. There are many books in it, but I enjoyed the first book a lot, so we'll see. And I started up a playthrough of Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia on the Nintendo DS. Dude, if there are 0 Pokemon Ranger fans out there, I am dead. That series rocks.
That name is a Kingdom Hearts ass name right there.
Oh my goodness. It's funny you mentioned that because I got this copy of Shadows of Almia used and I booted up the game and obviously there was save data on it. So it's always sad when you have to delete someone else's save data to play a game.
Event.
Guess what the name on the save file was for
Sora.
Pokemon Ranger? It was Roxas.
Oh, hell
yeah, dude.
So it was a funny coincidence.
Right on.
Connor, how are you doing?
Doing all right. Long week, busy week. Excited for Extra Life tomorrow. Excited to finally find out what the hell the Two Shoes Challenge is. If you're listening to this, we are in a post Two Shoes Challenge world, and I'm afraid the world will never be the same.
66% of this desk knows what it is, by the way. Like Matt,
Well, okay, but 66% of the desk knows approximately 30% of what the challenge
exactly.
is.
Yeah,
Do the math for that yourself.
This is going to be a lot of fun. That's just sort of the baseline of it. It's going to be a great time. I can't wait for it. It's going to be awesome. So, yeah, you will know what it is, Connor. And, oh, man, it's good.
All right. So let's not dilly-dally nor shilly-shally. Let's just hop into housekeeping. This show is made possible by all our lovely supporters over on Patreon. You can get the show 3 days early. You can get the Casual Gaming News Conversation 3 days early, and you get bonus episodes of the Casual Gaming Conversation each and every week. This last week, Brady and Nick sat down for a Hot Ones interview, not necessarily specifically gaming related, but there was some gaming questions sprinkled throughout there.
I think I asked one question dealing with games, media, and industry. I'll spoil the question. It was how many beers is an appropriate amount when you go out with games media. It was a lot of fun. That was during the bomb. We were dying. Then the other one was talking about why he brings a Switch around. Like, why does he always request Switch codes from us? But other than that, if you want just like goofy Brady content, like this is as good as it gets.
And then we did a Q&A with me forever ago. What else did we do recently?
I can go and pull up the sheet because I was thinking that we might discuss this, but
we did the Wii retrospective.
Yep. Matt and I did our most anticipated games for the summer. You did a Q&A recently, Chrono Trigger tier list for music. Matt and I did. We did Jacob's gaming history. I did a call-in show. We reviewed Halo Campaign Evolved. Yeah, a lot of fun.
And then at the next tier up, you get Recollecting Retro, you get the Co-op 64 podcast, and you get the opportunity to write in to be a part of CGC and CGNC. I did not pull write-ins. I need to pull that up once we get into the episode. Then at the highest tier, you get your name read at the end of each and every podcast, and you get the opportunity to be the fourth topic on the Co-op 64 podcast. Over on the Twitch side of things, normal week of streaming ahead. Brady should be finishing out 007 First Light on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Nick and I are barreling towards the end of Birth by Sleep. We're hoping to finish it on Thursday, but we might have to stream late, is the current plan. I don't know if you have to stream late both days, but we'll just play it by ear.
Do you think you'll finish Aqua's segment as well as what comes after?
That's what I think. Yeah,
it's a stretch for
There's
Thursday.
not that much after, right?
There's not that much.
There's one fight,
but who knows?
Yeah.
Hey, we're talking about the best gamer in Co-op 64 currently holding the belt. Gonna kick some ass. Have a good time.
I think as it stands, we have one more of the 3 Disney Princess Worlds left for Aqua's story, and then I think we probably could bang out most of the remaining worlds before the finale on next stream. Like, I think we'll get past Olympus Coliseum, which is usually where we've dropped off for the previous playthroughs with Terra and Ventus, and then we're able to finish it that next stream or try to finish
Connor,
it.
All I'm saying is on Thursday, prepare another game. Like let's get the Valorant boys on. We're gonna be done with this shit by 8:30 Thursday.
No shot.
Okay.
Nick has gotten a lot better. His performance against the final bosses
I've seen it.
Yeah, his performance against the final bosses for Ventus' story was actually pretty impressive.
Fucking dialed in first try.
He was getting smoked in that first fight for Ventus, and it was not getting close at all, and then all of a sudden he locked the fuck in.
All I'm saying is Matt, it's really nice to have another Elden Lord on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been dealing with these jokers for a long time who don't believe in my greatness as a gamer.
Talk to me when you beat Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on.
You've said talk to me when so and so, and I've done all the so and so's. You're just pushing the goalpost. You're just pushing the goalpost.
You're both pretty. Settle it. On Extra Life with the gauntlet. Okay, that will decide who gets to brag.
I'm not letting Nick win a single thing tomorrow.
You want to know what's great about the gauntlet? I have lost before, but Connor's only lost before.
I feel like I'm gonna be a referee in a boxing ring.
Yeah, oh,
just
dude.
trying to keep you guys from
Do we have the ref
chewing each other's ears off.
uniform?
I think Brady might have
Yeah,
it.
we
You gotta bring that
yeah.
out. I'll wear
Yeah.
the stripes.
Get him out
He'll
there.
don the stripes. And then on Wednesday, I am continuing on with Dark Souls 3. Holy shit, what a video game. Having an absolute blast with that. Hopefully I can remember that I have pots and I need to heal when I am low on health, because last stream, I don't know if you heard about this.
No,
I kept thinking I was double pressing it and getting 2 heals off. So I was miscounting and I was so locked in on the actual fight, I thought that I had no pots left. And I died a couple times in a row with like 2 pots left.
Oh, jeez.
And the chat was screaming at me to heal, but I'm so locked in I can't look at chat. So like I just was dying unnecessarily, and I like was getting really close, and definitely could have finished the fight way earlier had I healed with those pots. But that's been a lot of fun thus far, and I'm really excited to continue on with that. No special streams on the weekends for the next few weeks.
Console week potentially coming up,
Yeah.
and then co-op-a-thon we need to put on schedule eventually. It'll either be end of August or early September, which is the perfect time when we have, no game reviews or anything
Right.
coming up. Oh, joy.
Then join our Discord community. We have over 3,100 members in there talking about games, movies, music, making friends in the gaming space. So if you love games and want to hang out with like-minded people, there you go. We got a great community over there. Very proud of the community that we have fostered.
Real quick, going back to Patreon, if you sign up for a free membership, you get the schedule. The schedule in August, Connor and I have discussed it ad nauseum this week. It's going to be bonkers when it comes to streams with the amount of traveling that I am doing, all Co-op 64 related for the middle of the week stuff. So just a heads up, if you want to know what's happening with our schedule, Patreon's a great way to do it. Sign up for free, or Discord. We also post the schedule in there every single week. But for me, I like when I get the Patreon notification from some of the patrons that I go and support, seeing the schedule every single week, getting the notification on my email. I always read through it to see what content I'm getting. So do the same for us.
Merch, we have t-shirts, hoodies, and mugs if you want to support the channel that way. Beanies coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. Leave us nice reviews over on Apple Podcast Services, Spotify, and hype up the YouTube video as well. It does something that helps us, I guess. All right, let's get into the episode proper. No hot takes this week, no draft. We got a big, beefy episode that we think is going to fill out at least an hour, probably much longer. So let's get into it. We are doing the video game franchise tier list. We did a bracket like
3 years ago.
I think 2.
We're approaching 3 years on that episode. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it's closer to 3 years than 2 years.
So this allows us to do even more franchises because we limited it to 32 or 64.
think
Do you remember
64.
what won the bracket that episode?
I do.
Do we want to spoil it?
Nope. I'm
Okay.
gonna be very curious to see where that lands on this tier list.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember the last 2, and I'm not
Yep.
happy with the result.
Yeah.
So we have how many? 80? Did we land on 78?
78.
Video game
The
franchises.
way that I did this was I pulled the top 100 high selling list, and then there was a couple on there like Candy Crush doesn't need to be on here, for example. And then I broke that down, and then it got down to like the game series that have sold like 20 million copies and added those. But there's certain franchises that are not on here. For example, Resistance, not on here. For example, Killzone, not on here. So if your favorite franchise didn't make it, we had to make a cut point at some point, and for me that was the top 100 or so franchises when it came to sales numbers. Otherwise,
Is
we would be
Pikmin
here
on here?
all day.
I didn't see it.
I don't believe so, because once
I'm adding
again,
it.
Is it lower?
it did.
Yeah.
It didn't.
It's
Are
not on
we
there.
adding every single Nintendo franchise? Like, what are we doing? We gotta have some
Pikmin's
sort of.
substantial, dude.
Is it?
There's
It's
4 of them.
There's four of a lot of game
Oh, there's
series.
even
If
more.
you walk into a Nintendo store, you're seeing Pikmin all over the place.
I
and I got it
understand.
right in for Pikmin. So.
I know. I it's funny that you're like, I don't have write-ins, and then you brought up Pikmin. I was like, that's the first write-in. Do you want to just dive in?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Matt. Thank you so much for writing the top of the list.
I can do it. Yeah.
Cool.
We are starting with the Crash Bandicoot.
Lot of games.
Yeah. So we were discussing this a bit beforehand. Like, you got to take the whole history of the franchise into account here. Like, you can have some top tier individual titles, but like if it has a lot of duds, that can drag it down
Yeah.
to a lower tier for sure. So we gotta kind of see the whole picture.
For me, that argument in particular is going to come into handy S versus A tier. Everything else, though, if it's like a fucking awesome franchise and there is plenty of does, but there's plenty of awesome shit, it's probably, I'm going to be fine with like, do I feel like that's an A tier franchise? Sure, but S is versus A is where that's going to come into my personal discussion.
How
a little
much
bit more.
does like importance and like legacy and legendary status factor in here?
I was going to ask something similar. I think that the critical reception of the game and like the popularity of the game can be two very different things.
Yeah.
And I think how it lives on in the cultural zeitgeist is an important thing for us to consider.
I agree.
I think I disagree. I think we
Exactly.
should just take the games for what they are, and that should dictate how we view the franchise.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. I have arguments to the contrary when we get to series that I have in mind.
There's certain franchises that are like cultural phenomenons that I would not say warrant that level of attention and should not catapult them into a higher tier.
We'll see when we get there.
Yeah, we'll see when we get there.
We haven't played enough Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's
Do
not
we,
nice
want,
to
do we
start.
want to put it to
Am I the only one who's beaten a Crash Bandicoot game?
I've
here?
never beaten a
I've
Crash
never
game.
beaten a Crash
I
game.
played a lot of
Well,
CTR in my day.
I've played a little bit of CTR.
Yeah, I beat Crash 1 earlier this year. Really loved it.
Does
but this is going to
playing
go to the
Crash
audience.
Bandicoot in Uncharted 4 count?
It counts for something.
It counts more than nothing.
I played a little bit of Crash 1.
I also played Crash Bandicoot Cortex Strikes Back on the PS2 when I was like 5, and I had to have our family friend who we like kind of consider our cousin because it's my mom's best friend's kid who like came over and like beat this level for me because I was completely stuck. So that's just a core memory that I have for some reason for Crash Bandicoot.
I'm putting a poll up for Crash. If we cannot make an informed decision, the reason we're doing this live is Connor brought up the fact, and I had this thought before, but I totally lost it. There's going to be certain franchises we don't know enough on that we want to turn to the audience. So right now, go get your votes in the poll as it stands right now. Couple A votes, couple 1 and B.
I do want to say though that we can have an opinion on a franchise if we are well versed in the general reception.
Sure, yeah.
And like so we're going to talk about The Witcher here.
Mhm.
I feel like I have a good grasp on how people feel about this trilogy.
Where are you putting The Witcher, Matt?
Have you
In-
played
on
all
the
of them?
tier list?
Yeah, on tier list.
I've only played The Witcher 3.
Like
but
everybody, like
I-
every Witcher fan.
I've read all the books and I've seen the show, so I can evaluate The Witcher as a franchise.
Have you seen all of the show?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Liam Hemsworth stepping in?
I don't like Liam Hemsworth as much as I liked Henry Cavill's performance as Geralt, but he does the job, right? There
Yeah.
not anyone else I would have recast Geralt as. So like and you know, you weren't getting Henry Cavill back. So that's a moot point as
Right.
to
Yeah.
whether
That's
you
fair.
wanted him back. So I like Liam Hemsworth in the role.
Real quick, Matt, the first thing you're writing is the coot is going in the B tier.
Okay, that's
I like it.
that's good.
I like it.
If it went A tier
is too high.
or S tier, no one voted S. Thankfully, no
You-
one voted F.
You have to
19%
factor in
C.
like the PS2 era of Crash Bandicoot when Activision bought them. Like the quality tanked
Yeah.
from what I understand after that.
For The Witcher 3 or The Witcher 3, funny enough. I'm fine with either leaving Matt this to your discretion or
Okay.
to because I'm very curious where you want to put this.
Well, this is the first franchise that we'll talk about where Connor's argument for kind of taking the average of the series is important because The Witcher 3 is kind of an outlier for the games
Yeah.
in terms of critical reception and popularity. I've seen a little bit of The Witchers 1 and 2. They're similar to The Witcher 3, but they don't have the same scale. So if that's your type of game, you'll still enjoy the earlier ones. But The Witcher 3 is always going to be the one that captures people's hearts.
I've just heard so many people who have played The Witcher 3 and tried to go back and play The Witcher 1 and 2 and just not like them
Yeah.
at all. So I think if you played the series like in order and were down for the experience that The Witcher 1 was giving you, you probably have a much higher
Yeah.
chance of enjoying the franchise as a whole. But from everything I've heard that The Witcher 1 and 2 are good to great video
Yeah,
games.
I think that's
And-
right.
but they are nowhere near
the masterpiece.
getting
that,
on the level
Yeah.
of The Witcher 3. And I think that with that in mind, we're talking at the very highest A tier
Yeah.
because of The Witcher 3
I think
and The Witcher 3. alone.
that's where I'm kind of sitting.
You want to land in the A tier. I'm between. I thought that this would land in the B tier.
Okay.
Just due
I'm
to the
between
fact,
those two. A and B.
due to the fact that once again, Witcher 3. If we were just doing a video game thing, sure, Witcher 3 S tier, awesome. But I putting something in the A tier, like there's certain franchises we are going to get to that I feel like The Witcher is not going to stand toe to toe to that it's going to be in the A tier.
Okay.
That's where I'm at. As of right now, honestly, we need to look at Crash Bandicoot as a moot point. Like we have a blank board in front of us. This is our board at this point. Because Crash Bandicoot, if I were to have said something, I would have put it in C tier. Because like great, awesome platformers franchise, also just a lot of dog shit games alongside it.
Yeah, but you got 3 legendary games. That original
But
trilogy.
legendary
is
doesn't mean excellent. I don't
fantastic.
think. Like what would you give Crash 1?
like an 8.5.
Yeah, okay, that's not fucking legendary.
I think if you go on a run of 3 8.5s to 9s, and I think there's plenty of people who would argue that those games are higher than an
Really?
8.5, I think that can be qualified as legendary,
Okay.
probably.
I would not. For me, legendary.
Also importance to 3D platformers as well. Like the fact that it was one of the first ones out the gate, I think should factor in somewhat.
We're 8 minutes into this
Let's
conversation. We're on
rein
the
it in
second
back
fucking
to
IP.
The Witcher. We have a very easy choice here between is it above Crash or below Crash?
I would put it at the same level as Crash. I'll put it at
Same
B.
level as Crash.
I would put it above Crash
What do
because,
you want to put
because
in
there's more Crash games, and that allows there to be more stinkers.
Sure.
I think that you can't argue, or I think very few people would argue that even if The Witcher 1 and 2 are not on the level of 3, they're not stinkers by any means.
Fair
so
enough.
there is some level of consistency here that I think puts it above Crash.
I'm saying that it's still above Crash, but I was put in the B tier.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Okay.
Cool. Goes B. Moving on to Donkey Kong. This is tough because this might be an argument can easily be made that this is the S tier.
Donkey Kong 64 is the only thing that throws that off.
94 on Metacritic.
I know, but nobody.
There's the volley back at you.
Nobody in the modern age thinks that game is deserving of a 94, except for Barrett Courtney
Shout out
and
Barrett Courtney.
Blessing.
That's my guy.
Kind of funny.
If that's the argument you're making, then it's A tier. Because
I think it's at the very least A tier. That original
Yeah.
trilogy is fucking phenomenal, legendary. The
arcade game is one of the most legendary games of all time. Yeah.
Right. Donkey Kong Country 1 changed the trajectory of the entire gaming industry and turned the tide for Nintendo and took the momentum back from Sega. Matt knows. He read
we read
Console
the
Wars.
books.
Yeah,
We read the books.
We're well informed. So, and along with being important, it's just fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it is one of the greatest 2D platformers of all time. Then you move on to Donkey Kong 64, which is divisive, but at least at the time of release was well loved and obviously still has its fans today. And then you go on to Donkey Kong Country Returns, Tropical Freeze, and now Bonanza, and it's like, dude,
So are we just going A?
I think A.
A, all right.
Are you down with A, or
I'm down
what do you
with
go?
A.
What do you go up to S?
I wash my hands of Donkey Kong because I haven't really played that many of them. I don't care much for
Did you play
Donkey
Bonanza?
Kong. No.
Oh, we gotta
Matt.
get you around to Bonanza. Do we have a physical copy of Bonanza?
No.
Oh, Brady fucked up, man. Fucking
I
hell.
had to
Alright,
cancel
it's
mine
going
because
in A.
we were on the cruise.
Yo,
And
yeah,
I wanted to still
yeah.
play it. We had to fly out that day, and I couldn't make my way to Best Buy.
Is Mortal Kombat on here twice? Mortal Kombat's on here twice. But we're not talking Mortal Kombat just yet.
Soulsborne is not a franchise.
I mean, Wikipedia listed as a franchise.
No, we got to do just Dark Souls, and that's it.
Okay.
Right?
And you would voluntarily leave off Bloodborne?
I think it's kind of unfair to include Bloodborne because it's not in the
Sure.
same franchise. I mean, like, are we going to include Sekiro?
We could.
Yeah, we could.
That's just.
We make the rules.
I think that you got to take it. This was
I
originally.
don't like having you on this podcast.
This originally was going to be a video game IP tier list. Soulsborne is not an IP. Dark Souls is an IP. We just changed it to franchise to make it easier to understand what the episode was.
And Soulsborne is kind of a genre at this point.
Right. So then I feel like they can't claim all of it.
All right, let's just do Dark Souls then.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Halo.
We're not even on Dark Souls yet. Halo.
Oh, we're not even there yet?
No, I just saw
Okay.
that it said Soulsborne
All right.
right below Halo.
Halo, this is the conversation. Is there bad Halo games? I would say 5 is considered. I've only
I
played
don't think
5
there's any bad
multiplayer.
Halo games.
For me, Halo is the easiest A tier that we have on the list.
It's between an S or A, but
I'm not comfortable putting it in A because it has pitfalls.
Can we put this to a poll to let chat decide between S and A?
Would you put it in S?
I want to see S or A.
It can't go in fucking. There's no way that Halo is
I want to
S tier.
see what the audience says because I just want to factor that into my decision.
Sure. Halo to me. Well, let me get this poll up real quick.
Halo 1 through 3 is a fucking legendary run, pun intended, kind of. ODST is slept on. Reach is, everybody is higher on Reach than I am, so I would kind of lump that in with that original run. The Bungie run is just fucking a benchmark that any developer should be reaching for.
Get it, Reach.
Oh,
nailed it. Fucking nailed it.
And then I think Halo 4 and Infinite are great. I think 4 is up there with that original run. Infinite has its pitfalls, but it's still a really solid Halo experience. I think 5 was just a total misstep in a lot of ways, but
Halo
still
Wars.
really fun. Halo Wars, people fucking love those games.
Some people love them, some people not so much.
I think they review well though, right?
I don't think so. I think they review worse than we expect.
I think
More than one Halo Wars?
I believe there's two. Yeah.
Wow.
Halo Wars Metacritic. How are you enjoying Halo? Did you play any more since last time we talked?
I've played a little bit. I've played the first
82.
two main missions of Halo Campaign Evolved, and I've played the first mission of the bonus missions that was added to Campaign Evolved, and I'm having a great time so far. Playing on Legendary, it's good.
Oh, fuck yeah. 79 for Halo Wars 2, 82 for Halo Wars.
They made a Gears Wars, right?
I don't know, man.
Gears of War Wars.
you want help, Connor? 50-50.
50-50.
Let's throw an A tier.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
And then let's throw Dark Souls in S tier. I feel like we don't even have to talk about
No, Dark Souls 2.
People still bang the drum for that game.
I know, but it's 3 games. There's a game that is not a fucking S tier game.
Dark Souls 2 is, from what I understand, better than like most games, but it is sitting alongside Dark Souls 1 and 3, so it doesn't live up to that standard, but like it's still a great video game.
Sure. Matt, where are you at with this?
Can we call an audible and open it back up to Bloodborne, Sekiro, and Elden Ring?
Because then it goes to S tier.
and Night Rain.
Because
then it's an easy S tier.
Or we do Dark Souls, we put it in A tier, then we go down to brass tacks.
Dark Souls should be S tier. I don't understand how this is even an
Elden Ring
argument.
on this list next to it, which has Night Rain and then just Elden Ring, and then we put that in fucking S tier.
I'm gonna put something in S tier. I want you to tell me what to write. Is it Dark Souls or Soulsborne?
Are you on board with? Have you played all the Dark Souls games?
No, I've played no Dark Souls games.
Okay.
I've played everything but the Dark Souls.
I've played the most Dark Souls.
You played. Yeah, that's true. I think we got to toss the community still then. You can't be the sole proprietor of
They're
this
gonna say
franchise.
S. They're gonna say S.
Sure.
I'm saying S. Where else would it go?
I'm saying we can't have fucking the one person that's played the fucking thing put a game in S tier.
played all three
That's
of them.
why I want to lend my ear and chime in on Elden Ring and Bloodborne and say that they're all good and they're all family members with each other. They share the DNA enough to put them together in the same tier.
Did someone already put a poll up for this? Oh no, I did a new poll.
I've played all 3 of them in some capacity. I've beaten Dark Souls 1. I've played probably a third of Dark Souls 2.
What would you give Dark Souls 1 out of 10?
An 8.5, maybe a 9.
You can't start 8.59, have a game that's worse than it.
My opinion isn't the end all be all about these individual games.
It's your opinion about where it goes.
Well, I'm talking about the franchise as a whole, and just because I score something not as high as like the best of the best in other franchises doesn't mean I don't look at the whole franchise and say like this is legendary status. I might be a little bit lower on this, but I still understand what the general public thinks about Dark Souls and how important it was and how special it was when it launched, like the original version of it launched, and how it's changed video games forever.
It doesn't fucking matter though. Audience already voted in S tier.
Yeah, of course they did.
All right,
because it's
and I'm writing Dark Souls apparently.
Obvious.
Yeah. I hate this game so
Mortal
much.
Kombat. B.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm with you.
And that's me extending an olive branch here because I don't like Mortal Kombat.
I don't really like it either.
See, this is another example of this situation where like I'm not factoring in only my personal opinion on this franchise.
You're the fighting game guy.
If I had my say, I would put it in F.
I would say that Mortal Kombat has 2 top 20 fighting games ever. Like I feel maybe 3 top 20 fighting games ever.
Let me be devil's advocate. What if we put it in C?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
That's unacceptable to
I'm
me.
down for that.
No, we're not fucking doing this.
Name that
We're
guy.
not-
See, throw it in C right now.
You guys don't like...
2v1.
That wouldn't be fair.
Absolutely not. Like,
Rank the fighting game franchises.
I-
Mortal Kombat's going to be last. So we're going to put all of them B and above?
I think so for the 3 that are on here.
Okay.
Connor, you can't say that like fucking Tekken is not an A or an S tier franchise. And you
I
can't,
could.
and you can't say that fucking Street Fighter is not an A or an S tier franchise.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so I'm fine with it. I'm saying that's worse than both those things. It's the lowest, but it's still a B tier. It's fucking better than Crash Bandicoot. Like,
No, it's not. No, it's
there's
not.
3 games that are much better than anything that's Crash.
Okay, slow your roll.
Mortal Kombat 9?
It's not graduating from B.
I understand. I'm saying though, it is on the tier, at least on the tier. I will fucking lose my
Just
mind.
put in C and we just move
Matt,
on.
you guys
You
are
have all the
not
power,
allowed
Matt.
you're not allowed to have that level of an opinion on this.
Connor,
It
what
is
are the
at
other
least a B
fighting
tier.
game franchises on here?
It's Tekken and it is Street Fighter.
Smash Bros?
Smash Bros?
Smash Bros is on here.
I'm putting it in C tier.
What the fuck?
Smash Bros is going S.
No, it's
Right?
not. 64. Oh, sorry, yeah, 64.
Smash great.
It's a good video game.
Time and place, too.
Sure,
Like,
but it's a good video game. Like, real quick, arguably the most important. I can't. Arguably is the key
most
word there.
important
Yeah, fighting game franchise of all time. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat?
They put blood in it. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
such a fucking
Fuck, I
stupid
still,
thing
it
to
makes it
base
important.
your entire
I'm already
fucking
against
game
you.
off of.
We were friends.
I love you, man.
I hope that you eat shit, dude.
I
I'm
need
going
you here
to
every
lose
week
my
to
You
buy
mind.
gave me
Yeah.
the marker.
I did give
But
you
if
the
you
marker.
betray me,
What's
we're never
next?
coming back
What have
from
you?
that.
So by the way, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 franchises in. I've gotten
These are
one
numbered.
that I
Why
want.
did you have to count that?
I don't know. All right, moving on to Diablo. This is one we got to kick to the audience.
Yeah, I got no idea. I've never played Diablo.
I'm going to guess, like, just basing what I've heard about this franchise. I've played a little bit of 3, but 1 and 2 are legendary. 3 had a bit of an arc. It was bad at first, and then it slowly became great and something that people sunk a lot of time into. 4 is a bit divisive, but generally speaking, I think enjoyed by
I
most
feel
people.
like overall Diablo is a seminal series in the dungeon crawling RPG loot driven ecosystem.
Yes. I'm going to make the call though. We cannot talk about Diablo for 15 minutes here. We got to keep moving,
All right.
boys.
The Walking Dead.
Where's it going?
We don't know yet.
Oh, both not done?
Yeah, once we get some info in.
Okay, Walking Dead.
C tier?
I'm fine with whatever.
Or we're
yes.
just doing the Telltale
Yeah,
games. We're not factoring in like Walking Dead,
No.
Yeah.
Destinies, or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Should we?
No, I feel like that's just kind of lame to
Sure. Put it in C tier.
go
and
there
right.
and
Move
attach
on.
that to that.
Smash Bros. Oh no. A
S
tier.
tier.
A tier.
S tier.
S tier.
What? It has it. You're the fucking. You got to account for all of them.
Yeah, they're all great.
They're
They have
all
no
great.
stinkers.
Doesn't mean. Oh
They have
my
no
God.
stinkers, Nick, and they have multiple legendary games.
Oh my gosh.
Nick, 3
You're
words for
very
you.
rarely
I
going.
have 3 words for you, Nick. Everyone is here.
I know it's a miracle.
You're very.
of a video game.
I don't think there's any franchise that we can point to that has like only 10 out of 10s or only 9+ games.
So right now, if we're doing Dark Souls, and there's 8.5s that are going to enter the category up there.
If you have some 8.5s and some 10s, then that's fine.
Fucking Halo should be an S tier then.
There's an argument that can
Yeah,
be made for
I
it.
argued that. I thought it was between the two.
Yeah.
And
I'm
we
just
sent
saying
it
that
to
Halo's
the
a-
did we send it to the audience for that or no? That was Souls, where it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Throw Smash up there.
All right. Once again, we gotta keep it moving.
Ghost of Tsushima and Yote.
B tier.
B tier.
Yeah.
Needs more time.
For me, neither of those games are a 9. Like
I would give both of them a 9.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
one as an 8, one as an 8.5. So
And I think that this could change with another game, but the fact that they didn't switch up the formula
Yeah.
that much, I think, hurts the overall legacy and standing of the franchise.
just Ghost. And then you're good. And then the other Diablo is in B tier if you want to just add
Diablo
right next to it.
B.
Yep.
B tier, interesting.
Yeah. Then we're moving on to Counter-Strike.
S tier.
The CS2. No,
S tier.
CS2 is not where
People
it needs to be.
like CS2.
So people initially no, people were very upset with CS2.
Yeah, that happens with plenty of games.
I'll
I
put
don't
you in
think
the
that
middle for
defines
A
the
tier.
entire.
Yeah, I would put it in B tier.
You're okay. We're just gonna ignore like
CS,
how important these games have been with Counter Strike
it's one of the most
1.6 just being like a fucking mod from Half Life, and then Counter Strike Go like going on a run where it was very very relevant
Yeah.
for
20 years.
10, 20 years.
Yeah.
Like, what do we?
But CS, like, there's not a lot of games in CS2 you have
Counter
to
Strike
fucking
is
count for.
esports. Like
I-
that is
I disagree that Counter Strike is
one of the
joint-
tentpole
Sure,
games.
one of the tentpole games. It's not. It's not League of Legends. Like League of Legends is a much more important.
I mean, the league kind of goes up and down as I understand it,
But
and
so
so
does-
does Counter Strike.
yeah, exactly. That's why there's no world I could put this in S tier.
But well, I guess I'm getting 2v1 here. So
Yeah, where would you put it?
I would. I don't know where I would put it. I would rein in Connor by putting it in A tier.
Okay, we can put it in A, I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking next
Where do
to
you wanna-
Donkey Kong and Halo. B.
I think it's
the
fine.
fact that you like
I
can't
think it's
wrap your head
fine.
around Counter Strike going next to Donkey Kong and Halo, that is blasphemy.
Yeah,
Nick. What are we
I
fucking
can
doing?
wrap my
CS2.
head around
See,
that.
like it's CS2.
People love CS2.
People
Nick.
also fucking hate
It was for the
CS2.
first week or two.
No, for the
like,
first,
when they
like,
were
year.
fucking grinding out,
No, for the
figuring
first-
out all the bugs.
For the first year, they hated that game, and not
that
accounting for
happens
that,
for
it's
a lot
ridiculous.
of live service games.
Yeah, but not accounted for. That's insane.
Chat,
It's
they're
been
yelling.
years.
They're yelling, and I'm caught in the middle. They're really loud when it's in person. I'm putting it in A tier.
Sure.
Animal Crossing. B tier?
Yeah, I'm about to be tier.
City
with it.
folk people are a little bit lower on. Wild
I think
Worlds,
though,
is good.
just off the top of the
They're not
dome, like Animal Crossing, it's a great fucking franchise.
Yeah.
B tier.
It's great. I would even.
It's not going up against Donkey Kong. Like,
I
or
mean,
Halo.
it could, but I'm fine with it in B.
I think that the pinnacle of the franchise is New Leaf, and that's like a 8, 5, 9,
I
maybe.
would
Yeah.
say that New Horizons is probably the pinnacle of the series.
For most people, it
it's
is.
by far the most popular.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that less is more when it comes to Animal Crossing. Well, not necessarily. I think they need to strike a happy medium where like there's not too much going on. I think that New Horizons just kind of went a little bit too hard with all the stuff that you could do. I want a little bit more simplicity in it.
I have a question for you. I have listed Metal Gear. Can we change this to Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
Cool. Metal Gear Solid's next. That's the easiest S tier on this fucking list.
Oh yeah, because you don't want like Survive.
Yeah,
mixed in there.
I don't want fucking just also the random
Sure.
Game Boy games on there. Also,
Sure.
I feel like it's a much more
Throw
easy
it-
conversation.
Is that next?
Yeah, that's
Alright.
next.
Yeah. Throw
I haven't
throw
played
it
any,
on.
so I can't judge.
That is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that franchise is like just
Yeah.
so clearly.
I mean, 5 is the only game that I think you could argue might bring it down a little bit.
But some people would say that that's the best fucking open world sandbox
Yeah.
game ever.
Right.
So
I
like,
think that if you're a Metal Gear fan, there are some that I feel like most of them are really locked in on the story, and that is like the biggest
Yeah.
draw for them. Transitioning over to 5, where like gameplay becomes the focus, I think was just a really big adjustment for
Yeah.
people, and they weren't able to swallow the pill that the story was secondary here.
fuck it, I want it on here. Death Stranding. Where are we putting it? I'm adding it. I want to talk more Daddy Kojima.
8 here?
Yeah.
Well, like, so we put Ghost where? We put it
Ghost
in
to
B.
B, but fucking Death Stranding is better than Ghost. Or I have Death Stranding
Yeah,
much higher than Ghost.
I think Death Stranding 1 and 2 are, well,
You're not a Death Stranding guy yet.
I'm
You're
not.
not a Kojima
Not
guy
yet.
yet. We need to change that, Matt.
yeah,
That
you
is,
gotta, you
that
gotta
is
on
the
that.
fucking next thing. That's the next challenge I'm tossing
I'm
your
cool
way.
throwing in there.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you, Matt. I like that when we get to scream and not argue, you know? I'm just excited.
God of War. 8 tier.
God of War S tier. Because God of War is
It
this
is one legendary game, in my opinion.
I would say that God of War just crossed the board. If I just think God of War, that is the most elite PlayStation franchise probably ever
It's
created.
the poster child for consistency.
Yeah,
Like,
all great.
There's no bad
Sure,
God of War
they're
games.
all great to. Like you can argue Ragnarok and 2018 are both masterpieces. I don't have Ragnarok as a masterpiece. I have as a 9, but best cast in gaming, best performances in gaming.
I played the
Matt,
most
where are
God
you
of
at
War.
with God of War, just in
I-
general, with vibes and everything.
For vibes, I like God of War. I don't love it. I played 2018 and I was like, this is good, but I don't feel compelled to explore more of the franchise. And
It's an incredibly spicy take you're throwing out there right
I
now.
know it's spicy. Well, to say that I just liked God of War 2018, that's spicy.
That is very spicy. By
I don't
internet
know if
standards,
that's. I don't have to be enamored by anything.
You don't, but I would
Just
say
because
that,
I'm not polarized doesn't mean
No,
I'm
I
throwing
respect it.
out a hot
I
one.
love this, but I'm just saying that people are gonna latch onto that potentially.
I'm just saying. So where would you like God of War knowing the
I
the
would put
franchise?
the whole franchise in A tier.
Is that where you would put it too?
I would also put an A tier.
Okay, then it goes in A tier. I would
I
say
played
it's
the
an
most
S tier.
God of War out of all of us.
Yep.
I've played all of them except for Ghost of Sparta and
Yeah.
Ascension at this point. Ascension is considered not very good though. But like for God of War 1, we're talking like a 7. God of War 2, we're talking like an 8. God of War 3, we're talking like an 8.5. God of War Chains of Olympus, we're talking an 8.
Real quick.
God of
when you got a
War,
little- this was on you.
God of War 2018 is a 9.5, and God of War Ragnarok is an 8.
So I said I'm not reading the chat too much, but somebody, Big Mac highlighted, well, Matt is blowing all our minds. Can we talk about how good his shirt is? It's a great shirt.
Thanks, Big Mac.
Yeah, shout out. Matt, speaking of just you, I added this to the list too, Xenoblade.
Xenoblade.
I want to, where would you land on Xenoblade as a
Defer
franchise?
to you on this.
Yep.
I think that Xenoblade realistically belongs in A tier.
That's where
Sure.
I would.
If I had my druthers, I would make a case for it in S tier. It probably wouldn't be a very good
I can
case.
understand the argument for S tier.
I feel like everyone who has ever played a Xenoblade game was so deeply moved that they would have no choice but to agree with me and lobby for it to be an S tier. But I think it hasn't reached as many people, and I don't know why.
If you're a Xenoblade fan, I feel like that becomes like a core part of your personality, and that is like a canon event for all Xenoblade fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
There's a
yet
reason for that.
it hasn't reached enough people for me to justify putting it in S tier. I feel like the sample size, weirdly enough, is not big enough.
Yeah.
Even though there's millions of people who
Would you
play these
factor in
games.
the other Xeno games?
I think that if we're doing franchises, we maybe could. We don't have to.
I'm
I
just saying,
think that
let's keep it a Blade. I
Yeah.
think that
Have you played
gives
the
it a
other ones?
strong
I've
case.
not played any of the other
Yeah.
ones. They're not very accessible. Xenoblade Chronicles is very convenient in that you can play every single one of them if you have a Nintendo Switch 1, which is great for accessibility.
Access.
Yeah, and Xenogears, I would love to play Xenogears someday,
I have
but
3 on PS2 as well.
I don't have a PS1, and I certainly can't afford a physical copy of Xenogears.
Yeah,
So
that was a birthday gift from Laura.
It's
Yeah.
not. I think that's why Xenoblade Chronicles is landing in A, is because if it got out to more people, I think it would have a case for being S.
Cool.
Nice. Toss it up to A. Matt, also make sure you're getting a little bit closer to the mic. Just want to make sure that all of our audios are consistent. You're doing a good job. Next up, Elder Scrolls.
Interesting.
I don't know anything about the first two.
I-
Daggerfall and Arena?
I feel like you just put this one in A tier and move on.
yeah.
Okay.
3 legendary games
Yep.
between Morrowind, Oblivion, and
Yep,
Skyrim.
legendary.
And sure.
Even though we're not the highest on it, the storytelling's unreal. The fucking world building's unreal. Like even seeing Oblivion and like talking to and like hearing the stories about that what goes down Oblivion, I'm like fuck yeah.
It's kind
Yeah,
of
I like
Monster Hunter
this.
for me, where like I
We'll
am
get
not
to
a
Monster
huge
Hunter.
fan of it, but I respect the hell out of it. I understand why
I'm
people
very
love
curious
it.
to see if you fight for Monster Hunter to be an S tier or not. Okay, cool.
No, okay, so we're doing Elder Scrolls in A.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls
Great.
today. We'll get to Monster Hunter when we get there. Tekken. Like A tier. This is the definition of A tier in my mind.
4 through 6, I feel like Tekken kind of fell off the map.
It not necessarily.
I don't hear
There-
anybody talking about those games.
those games had highs and lows. I think 5, I believe, was the respite where like, oh, Tekken's sort of back, and then 6 was the step down. 7 was awesome. 8's excellent. But like when we're talking about fucking legendary games, you bring up Halo having like 3 legendary games. I can make the case that Tekken has arguably 3 legendary games.
We're going for an hour.
I
Lance.
know you like. Don't fucking argue on the ones you don't need to
We're
argue
gonna
about.
be here till midnight.
I know.
Let me curtail it for you. If you had to put them above each other, Street Fighter or Tekken?
Street Fighter has to go in S tier in my mind, even though it's had it done.
That's not
What's the
that's
dot
not
five?
what I asked.
I believe so. Street Fighter would be higher. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm saying Street Fighter should be an S tier. Street Fighter, it like when I think of video game franchises, it's the fighting game franchise. It is one of the great. Like it has multiple of the greatest games ever created.
Okay. Again, we'll get to Street Fighter.
I know.
It's next. So
it is next. So
Mortal Kombat. I mean, Tekken.
Tekken A tier for me. That's where I
Fine,
would put it.
Fine.
Yes,
Fine.
there's no argument that I can be made against Tekken 2 not playing.
I'm gonna let you just take these two
And
run
then
with
I
that.
would put Street Fighter next year. I think that Street Fighter next to Smash Bros, Dark Souls, and Metal Gear feels about right to me.
Okay.
Moving on. Far Cry.
It's the same game over and over again at this point.
I say C tier.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, Matt, keep it going.
Far Cry 3 being the pinnacle, and it's
Yeah.
like just a great open world game. It's like-
Maybe up to an 8.5, but
Yeah.
like maybe an amazing.
I
if you
really
fuck with
enjoyed
it.
Far Cry 3 and 4, but like
You
I
know
don't
what?
see too many people really going to bat for Far Cry.
No,
no.
it's
Our friend
great.
Jason.
Tomb Raider.
I think we just send this to the audience.
Sure.
Yeah, I've never played any Tomb Raider.
So somebody was running polls. Can you guys get whoever was been running polls? Tomb Raider's the next one. Gran Turismo.
A
Ooh.
tier.
I'm fine with A. I can argue S.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know how you don't argue
There's
S. Honestly,
there's no bad GT games, right?
And they're
Sport
all-
would be the worst, probably.
I feel
That
like
would be pretty low.
I worry about putting Gran Turismo in S tier because as far as racing games and racing sims go, I worry that they aren't as accessible as other racing games. Do you feel that sentiment when you
mean-
play a Gran Turismo game?
I feel that, but I'm also just not a racing guy in general. So like I've never really given it a fair shot. Did try GT7 in VR. Crazy. So cool.
Yeah.
But like I don't have that personal hands-on experience to like have a take on the accessibility, or like I would say that since I have attempted and wasn't able to get
Yeah.
into it, that
The only
probably
reason why I say that is because I feel like the level of customizability and granularity in your choices and how you set up a car in Gran Turismo can dissuade a lot of people and is sometimes at odds with the accessibility of that game. And I feel like the realistic aspect of the simulation can sometimes dissuade the fun factor, but that could still just work in its favor by
But it-
being
it-
the most impressive
right.
driving sim.
it
It is.
enhances the experience for the people who like that
Yeah.
granularity. Like
it raises
I,
the ceiling
I
by
think
far.
it's good for a game to lean into catering to a specific audience
Okay.
because then it makes it the most enjoyable possible for that audience. And
Yeah.
every game doesn't need to be for everybody. Like look at Death
Yeah.
Stranding. Like
Tomb Raider's B, by the way.
Tomb Raider's B.
And then where are we going with GT?
S.
All right,
S. Fuck it.
you made a good case for it.
Yeah. Let's
It is
move-
the racing sim.
Yeah.
Like
I think it's the racing game.
yeah, and it's like one of the highest selling franchises of all time.
Are we separating Mario Kart and Mario? By the way, I was thinking about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
when we get to Mario, I was just curious about that. Persona, A tier,
I don't know.
1 and 2.
Yeah, I can't speak on
I feel
those.
like
Have you played 1 and 2?
I've not played 1 and 2. I want to by the time we do the Persona pod, so I can
Fuck
be
yeah.
well versed on them. I think A tier is probably the move. I think that the series didn't get its legs until Persona 3, and when most people talk about Persona, they talk about those 3 modern contemporary RPGs, and we should account for Personas 1 and 2 as being good but not like S tier RPGs.
Yeah, we also, I think, can mention that even though 3 is kind of where the franchise started to become more popular, it was still incredibly niche until
5.
5 was its like big breakout, but like 4 Golden on Vita was like
Yeah.
that first step to then allow 5 to jump off
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, I think Persona 4 Golden was where it got its foothold, which is pretty late in a franchise for it to really hit S tier.
Yeah, but I don't think that should be like a major factor in ranking it. But
Borderlands.
it's worth mentioning. B
Yeah,
B, sure.
I'm down with B.
has a lot of good 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10
Yeah.
games.
WWE 2K is next.
I don't fucking know.
It feels about C.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe F?
It's not F.
Okay.
What are some good
Why
games
do
there?
we have an F tier on this board?
Because eventually some fucking dog shit will come by.
Where do we put
Borderlands B,
B?
and then WWE C. Matt, once again, great job on the writing. You have the best handwriting out of us, and I feel very confident watching you write that is the case. So yeah. Next up is Dragon Quest. This is one that I'm like kind of has to go to the audience.
I feel like I
I've
have a pretty
played-
good grasp.
I played a
on-
little bit of Dragon Quest. I think A is the floor.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
This is one of the definitive RPGs.
Okay.
Is there any bad ones?
I don't know how to answer that.
I don't. From what I've heard,
I haven't
can't-
experienced enough of them to tell you.
Yeah.
It's hard to say whether there are any really bad ones because their design philosophy is very conservative across every game. They do a little bit of feedback improvement and they don't change very much from title to title. And so they're all kind of nails.
Shout out to Bomb Ass Phoenix who says, "Lol, no way Mortal Kombat and WWE 2K are on the same tier."
Yes, they are.
You guys fucking caused
Yes, they
that.
are.
You caused that. A lot of people are tossing A out there, by the way. It seems like
I
for
think
Dragon Quest.
I'm there. I think I'm there.
The only Dragon Quest I don't know a ton about are 4 through 6, but like 1 through 3 with those HD2
Yeah,
remakes.
great.
People fucking love those. 7 is the PS1 game, right, Matt?
Yes.
I believe it is.
Yes.
And that's the one that just got a remake.
Next up,
7 on is nails, except 10 I think is an MMO that was exclusive to Japan.
by the way,
but
we've done a good job keeping the pace up. Next up is Fallout. B.
it's got a whole lot harder in recent years.
It's B. Excellent on the high end,
Well,
dog shit on the low end.
Yeah, well, 1 and 2 are considered phenomenal.
Yeah, they're
I know
great.
very little about those games outside of the general sentiment from
3
the
in New
Fallout
Vegas
community.
are
3 in New Vegas
all time.
also legendary, but I feel like people have lowered on those games because of the more recent entries.
And then
I feel
4
like
and
the
76
overall feelings of Fallout have
it's a
just
bell
gone
curve to some
down,
level.
yeah.
Actually, it's like just a kind of cliff.
But I don't think it's really fair to Fallout 3 in New Vegas to be lesser in people's minds because of just
They
where
are.
the franchise has gone and where gaming has gone.
I think that 3 in New Vegas are still looked at as legendary. That if it was just 3 in New Vegas, you might put it in S tier. I just think that it was 76, and what 76 was for roughly 3 years, I cannot even put it in A tier.
No, I think 76 rules it out of S tier. I don't think it rules it out of A tier.
It's between A and B.
Sure.
To clarify, I put it in B.
want to make a case for A, not because I'm a huge Fallout fan, but because people go feral for Fallout.
Yeah.
It's spawned a TV show,
The-
which
the-
not a lot of the games above A tier have.
And it's
The-
not just the two big dogs here. Like, I really do want to spotlight 1 and 2. People say that
Yeah.
those games are, for a lot of people, those are the best ones.
Honestly, I'm down to put it in A tier just because the point that I made that the worst decision in Xbox history is the fact that they've not been able to get a Fallout game since Bethesda took it over in a full form. It validates my argument that it's an A tier franchise.
I think we should put it to the audience. personally.
Really?
Just between A and B.
A and B.
Are you an A? Are you A?
I don't feel super strongly about it because like I don't have the experience with
All right,
the
so we're
early
gonna pull
games,
up.
and then I've never beaten 3.
I feel like it should go in A. Like even the
I think 76 like really drags its standing down, and I like 4. So
but
Oh.
even, like the median Fallout game is at least in A tier, if not
Okay.
higher.
By the way, shout out to Big Mac who's running the polls. Apparently, you're
Thank you,
goated.
Big Mac.
Next up, we'll wait to see what the poll says. The Last of Us. It's S tier.
it's just tough because it's only 2 games.
It's only 2 games.
Only 2 fucking masterpieces.
I was trying to
What
bring
are we
this up.
doing?
I was trying to bring this up over dinner. There's only 2 games in it.
And it's S tier.
Yeah,
There-
I'm fine with it.
Make an argument against fucking it not being an S tier.
I can't.
Exactly. Only 2 10 out of 10 games.
I
Exactly.
want to
S
play
tier.
devil's advocate for The Last of Us, and I'm having a hard time doing
You
it.
can't do it. Moving on.
It's just what this podcast is. It's just always going to be a Last of Us.
Yeah,
I
well,
want to
I-
bring a
two-
new
two-
perspective to the
Right.
table, and I'm having a hard time doing that for The Last of Us.
To be clear, Connor has turned Last of Us anti-Last of Us 1. That has happened on this
I'm not
podcast.
anti-Last of Us 1.
You're just not glazing it the way that I glaze it.
Yeah,
What-
I
it
have
is fair.
criticisms.
It is going in A tier for Fallout, by the way.
Nice.
67% of the vote.
67?
67%. Yeah. By the way, someone said BJ says Ghost had 2 games and they're both A to S tier. We put Ghost in B, and I
Ghost,
I
there's
want to
not
bump
an
it
S
up.
tier.
It's not.
You never gave me a chance to talk about Ghost, and I love those games.
Matt,
games
well, we
too.
had the vote and we need to move. we are a third of the way through this fucking list, and we are an hour and change into the podcast. This could not be a 3-hour podcast. As much as
Mega
I would
Man,
want.
throw it to the audience.
Mega
I've
Man?
only played 2.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Yeah, I haven't played
Are we
any
including
Mega Man.
X? In
Sure,
this?
yeah, just all
the X
Mega Man.
franchise?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
That's a lot of games.
Yeah. Batman Arkham.
Arkham. You played these? Yeah.
No, I've not.
I've only played Asylum and a bit of City.
And then this should go to the audience too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bioshock. S tier.
You're at an 8 out of 10 with fucking. There's no way you can. It's 3 games
Bioshock
at
1
once.
is
It's 8 out of
fucking
10.
legendary. Bioshock 2 is, I think,
I think
a very
Are you
small
going
step
legendary,
down.
great, and we're getting
No,
into
I think Bioshock 2 is legendary as well.
I think that BioShock should go in A tier
I do too.
because 1 and Infinite belong solidly in S tier,
I'm
and
not going to stand for this 2 slander.
BioShock 2 is just not very fun.
Why are you dapping him up? You haven't even played this game.
Because it just belongs in A tier.
But it's not very fun. I think that BioShock 2 is more fun than BioShock 1 from like a gameplay moment to moment perspective.
I disagree.
You can dual wield guns and plasmids. I think that is way more dynamic.
But it I feel like it doesn't deliver on the promised power fantasy of being a big daddy,
Oh, I
which
disagree
is
with that.
which is what is marketed. That's what's on the box.
Yeah. I don't
B
know.
tier for Mega Man, by the way.
All right.
And then A tier for BioShock. It has
Sure.
the votes.
Batman Arkham is for the next poll.
Yep.
Gears of War. I feel like I have a good grasp on.
What Gears is at this point? Yeah.
It's fallen off since the original trilogy.
I feel very
Judgments
similar about
4
Gears
and 5.
as I do Far Cry.
No.
For me, it's a C tier franchise.
No.
You're higher on Gears?
No, Nick. I'm factoring in.
So
the
you're
whole-
going
the
F
big
tier
picture. No, B tier.
Oh,
You out of your mind? Just because I'm not like smitten with these games, I can still put some respect on Gears of War's name. I'm not a fucking monster.
It wouldn't be fair for me to weigh on in this.
I also
have
haven't played
very
the
little
multiplayer.
Gears experience.
it's so funny.
I also wasn't
look
there
at-
when it was popular.
I just fucking look at what C tier is. I'm like, The Walking Dead, World Combat, Gears. Yeah, that kind of checks out. With how I feel about those things.
You're out of your gourd, dude. What are we doing?
It's fucking. Wait.
Nick, me putting in B tier is going to be blasphemous for a lot of people.
I
Like,
understand.
they're
I
going to
understand.
say
Oh, I
that it
understand.
should be A
Clark,
tier.
I understand. But you said, oh, well, at least I can recognize it's a legendary franchise. Fucking Mortal Kombat is in C tier.
Yeah, but it's
a
ass.
legendary franchise.
But it's
Are you
ass.
fucking kidding me?
But it's ass, Nick.
No, you're fucking ass.
It feels
Oh my
slow.
god.
All it has going for it is blood and
Mortal
gore.
Kombat 9 and Mortal Kombat 10 are two of the greatest fighting games ever. But you want to put Gears of War fucking ahead of it. It's crazy. That is fucking nuts. Oh, it's a legendary franchise. This game has 13 fucking games, man. And you both fucked
And
me.
they all suck.
Fuck you, dude. Oh my god. It has 3 of the best
I'd rather play
fighting games
multiverses.
ever. Ah!
Put your shirt back on. All right, moving on.
Where's Gears going?
It can go in B
B
tier.
tier.
All right.
Ratchet and Clank.
It just was the fucking argument made no sense.
Ratchet and Clank B tier as well. Right?
Yeah, B
I like
tier.
it.
Yeah.
Has a lot of great games. I don't think it has any top tier, like watershed moment type games. Then Tony Hawk. Ugh, that's tough.
It
It's got
ends
some
up in B
stink-
tier.
Yeah, it's
It
got
ends
some
up in B
stinkers
tier.
later in the
I
run, but
agree.
like
Yeah.
1 through 4 for Pro Skater, insanely good.
No, yeah, and
And
then
then I
five,
love,
five is
I love
ass.
American Wasteland.
Yeah, the thugs are awesome.
Oh,
I
Thugs as well. Yeah, I
I
mean,
can make a case it's A tier, but
Yeah.
the fucking 5 is so
but
bad.
then you go to like American Wasteland, then you go to like, what is it? It's Tony Hawk Ride. Then it's
Yeah.
there's like a weird.
So I'm just writing Tony Hawk.
yeah. No Pro Skater. Guitar Hero.
Ooh.
A.
A.
I just don't like the set list for what is 4 World Tour.
Oh yeah, I forgot World Tour even existed.
Me too.
Is there a Guitar Hero 4, or is it just
It
3
might just
and then World Tour?
It might just
Be World Tour.
World Tour.
Yeah, that checks.
The issue for me is that I think that Guitar Hero, when it initially came out, cultural phenomenon, was really special. But when you get further into the franchise to 3, you look back on 1 and 2, and I think it's just a matter of preference. Like, I do not like those track lists nearly as much as 3. So like
You're-
I reflect on those and like it lowers
You're
my
convincing me a little
overall
bit.
perspective of Guitar Hero. But
winning
like
me
it's
over.
still a very influential and important franchise. And then at World Tour, like I think has a trash set list, especially in comparison to Rock Band.
I'm sweating bullets right now. I hate you both.
I wonder why.
It's
That's all
not
on
even that
you.
hot in here yet. You're just crashing out.
yeah, you're amping yourself up.
I think Guitar
amping
Hero
myself
lands in
up.
B tier.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
cool
fine
with
with
that. Yeah.
I think 3 props it up a lot, and I can't justify the other games putting it any higher.
Let's put Rock Band in A tier then and move on.
Do we have Rock Band right
No,
here?
I don't have it written down.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Rock
yeah.
Band is just much better set list and it's a better game. And Rock Band 2 set list, don't sleep on it. Rock Band 3 set list, pretty far
Dude,
step down.
I think
Rock Band
2
4 set list, major step down, but
Rock Band
DLC
2
helps.
set list is terrible in comparison to Rock Band 1's.
It's a step down. I wouldn't say terrible. That's crazy.
I remember Alex got Rock Band 2, and I was stuck with Rock Band 1 on the PS2, and I hadn't gotten a PS3 yet, and I went over there to play, and I was like to play Rock Band 2, and I was like, holy shit, these there was not a lot of great songs on here.
Horizon.
C B.
Haven't played them.
I for me, B is where I would land.
I think we can just send this to the
Yeah,
audience.
sure.
They're probably
Horizon,
going to
send
be
it to the
higher.
audience.
I've only played one, and I played like 20 hours of it, and then I tried to get into Forbidden West, and just more
Play
of the
Call of the
same.
Mountain.
Oh, I do like Call of the Mountain. It's a great video game. I like stacking the rocks. I like climbing walls.
It's gonna go to the audience.
Call of the Mountain is a Karen like.
A Cairn like?
Yeah,
Cairn is like the most recent of the Cairn likes.
it influenced it anyways.
DMC.
They could see the future.
I think that's also got to be audience poll.
Yeah, I haven't played any
Yeah,
DMC.
I've played 1 and 5. I think they're great.
Next
2
up,
is rough.
so we did one for Horizon, then DMC. Next up, Kingdom Hearts.
It's tough.
I don't think it's that tough.
I don't think it's definitely on S.
There's more. I'm ready to fucking fight after this podcast. Like I'm gonna get straight up in the street.
because
What are you gonna say?
Nick doesn't like Kingdom Hearts 1, or he's lower on Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
1 than like everybody else. He never played Chain of Memories. He's not loving Birth by Sleep. I think he thinks most of the franchise, based off of what he's played so far, is like a 7 out of 10.
Okay, Kingdom Hearts is A tier. Go kick
Yeah.
rocks.
Okay.
There's no Kingdom Hearts game outside of Recoded that is like a mainline game. Even Melody of Memory that is
You can't
below
put
an
in A
8.
tier yet
I can't.
because I would put it in C tier.
He put it in C.
You're full of shit, Nick.
Don't.
There
make
is
me-
You also
more?
haven't played enough
There
of the
is
games.
more.
You have to
all
default to
ti-
us.
I want to default to the audience, which they're gonna fucking put in S tier because our
Chat,
audience.
this
Well,
is
no,
why-
I
So
don't think
here's-
just
here's-
because you want it in C tier doesn't mean we have to just end up putting it in B. It's 2v1 still.
But we've never been in this scenario before.
Yes, and the right thing to do is just go with the votes.
And so if we had fucking 2 people put in S tier and I put in F tier, would it end up in S tier?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy. So you can play nature. The reason that I would make the argument that it is amongst Mortal Kombat, especially because Mortal Kombat's there,
Nick is just being vindictive at this point. He's on a mission.
Because
He's not even being honest. He just wants revenge.
Let's break this down. 9.5 out of 10 for Kingdom Hearts 2. One of the greatest games of all time. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, both hang around that 7.58 area. Mortal Kombat 9 out of 10. Mortal Kombat 10, 9 out of 10. Mortal Kombat 2, you can argue 8.5, 9 out of 10. Like, those games make it a better franchise, and then you have a lot of good.
My life would be better if I just never played any Mortal Kombat for the rest of
My life would be so much worse. I could not believe. I hope it's like Kingdom Hearts S tier. It's magical. Yeah, if we're just doing magic, it's one of the most magical game franchises on the planet. But fucking hell, like as much as there's great shit there, like you gotta call it spade. Well, you're so much higher on Kingdom Hearts 1 than me.
I would give it an 8. It's my favorite game of all time, but it's got plenty of flaws.
Man,
Like, I can point
I
to.
thought they were higher than an 8, by the way. Like,
8
We
for Kingdom
can't.
Hearts.
Like we can't.
but like
just
Dream Drop
go
Distance exists.
8.
An 8?
Yes.
Fucking, there's
Yeah.
mobile game bullshit. Like,
What?
What?
fucking.
What are you talking about?
Dark Road
Thank
and
you.
Union Cross.
Yeah.
Well, I
There's-
guess it's Union Cross Dark
the
Road.
fucking card game, the fucking
Chain Memories fucking rules.
good. I like the card
Recoded,
game.
I would say, is the
So we're putting this game
Lowest-
franchise in A tier because it has one legendary game, and then the rest are great.
It has several legendary games.
What's the other legendary games?
Kingdom Hearts
Legend-
Memories.
Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 1.
Kingdom Hearts
I would
1's
say
not
Kingdom Hearts
legendary.
3 is also
Kingdom
a
Hearts
legendary
1 can
game.
be legendary and it'd still be an 8 out of 10.
I disagree. But once again, I already lost the argument. And yes, by the way, I'm 100% trying to just burn this podcast down at this point.
Yakuza, that's the audience.
Yeah, audience is gonna do Yakuza. Fucking.
Have you played Yakuza?
No.
Devil May Cry is A tier.
Okay.
I don't know where Horizon
like
got, and Horizon is C tier.
Oh, yeah.
Arkham A tier.
Yeah,
So
that checks.
Arkham you can also put up there with
Hey.
DMC.
People can't be mad at us for slandering Horizon at this point. The audience did it.
They loaded the gun.
Everyone gets real mad whenever we mention that we don't like Horizon.
And then Horizon's in C tier. Fucking next to Mortal Kombat, Far Cry, and The Walking Dead. You guys did this.
That feels kind of bad.
You guys, to be clear, I would be so much happier if just Mortal Kombat was in B tier. I would be like this whole fucking podcast. I would just be much more okay. Oh, fucking! I hate both so much. I hate you both
Just
so
keeps
much.
going on it.
I can't believe it. I
Not
can't
changing.
believe
You
it.
keep whining.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Saints Row.
Fucking
C, F? I don't know. I have
Yeah.
like very little respect for Saints Row.
I can make a case. I'm gonna put it to the audience. It's between C and F. Though.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's just like
It's
shock value, a total rip off in a lot of ways of GTA, but just throwing in just crass humor on top of it to differentiate itself. I think it's fucking lame.
Reminds me a lot of Taco Bell, but like bad Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Where like
It's also purple.
Yeah, exactly. And fucking, no, like, it's the Taco Bell that messes your stomach up after the fact. You know, like it tastes good a little bit, but then after you do it, you're like, why did I do that to
I
my
don't even
body?
think it tastes good. Like for this.
Well, the last time I played a Saints Row game, I was like 12 years old.
Playing it, yeah.
And seeing dildos as a 12-year-old, I was like, this game's hysterical. But you move on and it's just tough.
Doing a poll for C and F.
Yeah, C and F, or just you can put in all the fucking categories. It's between C and
and
F.
then there's also the recent one that
The sucked dick. We still do need to pull for Yakuza also. Splatoon.
We're halfway there officially. Splatoon.
I think it goes in A tier.
I'm fine with that. I'm so fine with that. Splatoon's awesome.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I played 1 through 3. Really love them.
It's not like a massive global phenomenon that I would say it should go in S, but it really innovated within the shooter genre.
It is something unique and new, and the fact that we got something this unique in the shooter space decades into the genre being a thing, like I think it's really impressive for them to pull that off.
Saints Row is going into F tier. Forza.
We got our first F.
Forza.
Are we including Horizon in this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have.
I think you put an S tier. No bad games. 3 legendary games. 3 the highest rated games each of the years that they come out.
Give it to the audience.
Okay, audience, take it. Well, no. If we're doing the one person fucking expert,
do people really hold?
Level with me on this. Do you think it is a contemporary peer to Gran Turismo?
Yes,
I do not think hardcore racing fans would agree with you.
Hardcore racing fans, but also it's not just hardcore racing though, because you have the Horizon series, and that is actually the staple of the series at this point.
But it's split. I mean, there's more.
Sure, there's
motorsport games.
There's more motorsport games, but the fucking headliner of the Forza franchise at this point, we are living now.
I mean,
picture into account, Nick.
Yeah.
I think that the way racing games are these days is like immersion is great, but it's not the only metric. And like I think immersion is an axis that'll put Gran Turismo at the top, but it's not the end all be all for what makes a racing game that fun.
The motorsport franchise, though, was chasing Gran Turismo's coattails for its entire run.
Yeah, but still, also there's extremely highly rated motorsport games, like extremely highly rated.
Yeah, but then Horizon comes along and caters to a different audience.
Cake,
like Matt was just alluding to. Yeah, that like, well, I don't think it eats its cake. I think it's just doing something.
Oh yeah, well,
eats its cake.
Sorry,
that's not a saying.
By the way, the cake that I meant to say he was eating was Forza's eating its own cake.
Forza is eating Gran Turismo's ass right now.
Okay. But no, I meant to say that Forza Horizon was eating Forza Motorsport's ass. Because I think that it's well above it at this point.
What is going on anymore?
What are we talking about?
Where should I put Forza, Nick?
Did I just get flashbanged?
Big Mac, after you do Yakuza, do Forza, just have A or S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
if it ends up in S tier, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, exactly. Next up, Portal.
No, Spyro.
Next up, Spyro.
I've only played 1.
This should be audience too. Then.
Sure.
Yeah, I haven't played any Spyro.
Portal.
I can't imagine it being above a B.
Portal
for Spyro.
Oh, sorry. Portal. S.
Sure.
Only the 2 games? Yeah, dude, that's such a cheat code for.
It is.
It's a cheat code, but
it's almost not fair.
Well, it's not fair. Fucking Ghost is in B tier. Like, you can have 2 games and not be in S tier.
I mean, Ghost should even be higher, if you ask me.
We can't relitigate all these.
We should fucking watch all of the Garden Wall tonight. Let's just get fucking crazy, squad. Let's have a good time.
If you haven't watched Over the Garden Wall, we're heading into fall season.
Fucking do
soon.
it.
Like, it's a vibe for fall season.
Maybe we say fuck Lord of the Rings because those movies are boring and watch Over the Garden Wall.
Hell yeah, they are boring.
We'd have time for them all, okay?
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to get
on Lord of the Rings.
I'm trying to get the audience to hate me as much as possible. So far this podcast, I've restated that I hate Mortal Kombat and think it's bad and said that Lord of the Rings is boring.
Can I put Portal in S tier?
Yes.
Portal in S tier, and then Half-Life, I think, goes in A tier.
By the way, Yakuza got split between S and A. I would just say put it in an A.
Yeah.
All right.
Because also it had votes beneath A tier also.
Okay. Yeah.
Forza pulls up.
And then Half-Life.
Half-Life.
A tier?
I think that the argument, if we're talking legendary, just fucking legendary, you have Half-Life 2, which is one of the greatest games of all time for many, and Half-Life Alyx, which is the best VR experience for many people. And then you have Half-Life 1 being great, and the episodes
Half-Life 1 incredibly influential.
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't hold up as well as 2, but
for me, as not even a person that's ever played a Half-Life game, I kind of don't know how you don't put it in S. And
I don't know how we're making this argument for Half-Life and not for Counter-Strike, but okay. Yeah,
because fucking Counter-Strike was bad for a year.
For 1 year. And it wasn't bad. It just had issues that they had to iron out.
Who voted Forza for F? Go fuck yourself.
Hell yeah, dude. Racing games are for nerds.
Someone's trying to get Nick yelling again.
It's me in the chat.
S tier wins 40% of the vote.
For what? For
but
Forza?
they also had others, yeah.
So Forza and Half-Life.
I think so.
Yeah,
Are we all down for that with that
I'm down for
logic?
that. Yeah. Mass Effect. Oh, fucking Andromeda! Damn it! That's gonna ruin my argument. I was gonna say S tier, but Andromeda's fucking that up.
It's B tier, buddy.
No, fuck off.
It's A.
It's A. at
Mass
least.
Effect 1 exists also!
Mass Effect 1's good.
You have no, it's not.
It's
Mass
good.
Effect 1 is not good.
And
Mass
then
Effect 1
Mass
is
Effect
okay
2
at best.
And 3 are arguably 2 10 out of 10.
Sure.
And very few franchises can boast that. Very few.
Well, you're fucking just saying.
Good, 2 legendary, mid.
Okay. Good. Wait, what?
Andromeda.
You're saying Andromeda's mid?
Yeah, it's mid. It's not terrible.
Most people would put it as fucking bad.
What does it have on Metacritic, Nick?
What do you think it has on Metacritic?
72.
I think it's in the 60s.
I disagree.
Metacritic, Mass Effect, Andromeda. It's funny that Andromeda.
I punched my leg when I remembered about Andromeda, and my leg really hurts.
71. You're right.
Damn.
It's in the 70s.
Damn, I'm good.
I'd put it in B tier. Also, Spyro goes in B tier.
Do you
Mass
have-
Effect-
have you played Mass Effect, Matt?
I've only played Mass Effect 1.
And do you like it?
I was lukewarm on Mass Effect 1.
That's totally fair.
And I haven't gotten the chance to move on.
I tell people to skip Mass Effect 1 if they are not
I wish it's Mass Effect
immediately
1.
I
enjoying
wouldn't
it.
have felt comfortable skipping
totally
Mass
valid,
Effect
yeah.
1.
Same.
Having played it, I think I should have played it and not skipped it, but it didn't blow my socks off. or
Mass
anything.
Effect 1 is a game that I legitimately wish I had time back because the good shit is excellent in that game. Like, there's some great world building, there's some great character development. The bad shit is legitimately like so frustratingly bad. Level design, fucking the way that so
get
many of those
lost.
levels suck.
Mako.
Yeah.
Like there's so many so the hard part for me is you have you are arguably the highest person on the planet for Mass Effect 3 because you have that in that legendary franchise or status.
I think many people think Mass Effect 3 is better than 2.
Many people do think that, but I also think that many people put Mass Effect 3 like a step or two below Mass Effect 2.
I don't know where to
Just
land
because
on
the
this.
ending?
It's between A and B for me.
Let's put it to I
Sure.
put it B, you put it A. It goes to a poll then for sure.
Yeah.
Connor was ready to put that in an S, and then
No, for it was
yeah,
just
where
for 3.
initially and then Andromeda. Castlevania.
Ooh.
I'm not well versed enough in
audience,
this. Yeah.
or do you want to
If
make
you
a
feel
claim?
strongly, we'll just
I mean,
defer to you.
I've only played Symphony of the Night and like a little bit of Castlevania 4. I love them both though. Like it sounds it has the smackings of an A tier
There's
franchise.
just a lot that I don't know about.
There's a
Yeah.
lot, and like
Most of it's good to great from what I understand.
Yeah, I can't think of a Castlevania game that the community is like, we don't want this.
Can we get a
Lord
Mass
of
Effect poll,
Shadows.
please?
Is that the one on PS3, the 3D one?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
but like even listen, Lord of Shadows made it into the anime in a lot of ways.
So
Which-
it must have some
And
redeeming
like I
qualities.
said earlier, there aren't a lot of franchises that spawned a TV show, let alone a really good one.
Yeah. Are we giving that to the audience, or do you want to?
you can put it in an A if you want.
Yeah.
It
I'm
feels
cool with
like an A to
Sure.
me.
Toss it an A. Big Mac, we are doing Mass Effect A or B tier. And then we moved to Just Dance. I would also put this in F tier. As much as I do enjoy Just Dance, I think that a lot of those games are based off of the soundtrack, and the soundtracks in a lot of the games suck.
I don't think I've ever played Just Dance.
You,
I don't know how.
you're
that,
not living, man.
Give me
happened.
C tier. I want to pull it out of the dregs.
it cannot be on the same tier
I'm
as
with-
Mortal
I'm with
Kombat.
Matt,
I will
but
start.
I love Just Dance. It's definitely on F tier. Put it in C tier.
like it's a very unique game that has really garnered a huge audience, and we
And-
don't give it credit for
Okay.
Cheers to the casuals.
It's
and
gonna
that
go. By the way, Mass
needs to
Effect got
count for
put in
something.
S tier by the audience, so we will go in A
Hell
tier.
yeah, dude. It
Mass
can't be
Effect
S tier
in
with
A.
Andromeda.
Andromeda,
It
yeah,
can't be.
that's
I'm
a
sorry, guys.
ridiculous take.
I love you, audience, though. Thank you.
You gonna? Oh wait, no, he ended the poll accidentally. But enough people are playing in A tier already.
Okay.
It's fine to go in A tier. I want to once again say I would be such a ray of sunshine right now if Mortal Kombat was just in B tier, and now I have to be a jerk. And you guys are causing me to be a jerk.
Is Big Mike doing the poll still?
Yep,
Shout out Big Mike.
they were
It's
using the
late
restroom for a moment.
late
Yeah,
for them, too.
very very late. It's actually like you've been all through the house.
Pikmin.
Pikmin B tier.
all right.
It's very. It reminds me a lot of Animal Crossing. Like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a great franchise, and then you sort of move on. You know.
Yeah, I think
Sure.
that Pikmin 1, being the only one that I've played, is good. I don't think it's fantastic.
Similar-
I've heard it's the worst of the bunch, but
Similar to Xenoblade, I feel like Pikmin really has its shooters, and I don't think there are many of them. So I feel like if you talk to the right person, it's an S tier, but there aren't enough of those people out there to yell loud enough.
I mean, like, where did these games review? Like, mid 80s for most of them, right?
Yeah, they're all kicking around the 80s.
Did anyone, like, can you look up Pikmin 2? Pikmin 2 considered the best of the bunch?
I think Pikmin 4 is considered the best reviewed one.
Really?
I feel like the Pikmin community espouses Pikmin 2 the most.
Pikmin 1's Metacritic is an 89, so I'm already wrong, I believe. Pikmin 4 is an 87. I knew that. Pikmin 3 is an 85. Pikmin 2 is a 90. And then 87 for 3. Yeah, like, this is just an excellent franchise. But I look at, like, if I type in Animal Crossing, New Horizons, 90, 88, 82, 87. Like, a
Guys,
lot of
does Pikmin belong in A tier?
I think it does, yeah. I think that convinced me.
does Animal Crossing belong in A tier then? Because they're the exactly same review type games.
City Folk,
City Folk is
73.
I like Animal Crossing. I would be fine putting
Yeah,
Animal
73.
Crossing in A tier.
What does the OG have?
an 87.
Yeah, we can't with 73, I don't think.
All right, I'm going to
for
put
City Folk.
Pikmin in A tier.
Yep.
You guys fucking go crazy. You guys enjoy this podcast.
Battlefield.
See.
Yeah.
And some great games, some not so great games.
And even when it's, like, hitting its pinnacle, it's not that special.
Can we talk
in my
about the
opinion.
dots that Matt's including to separate each of these?
Yeah,
It's
I'm-
really
I'm-
impressive.
I'm stealing that.
Yeah. Matt, we're gonna fly you out to write for the pod. Like, you don't need to be on the podcast, but just to do all the writing.
I'm just going to be
forever.
your Vanna White.
Yes, yes.
Mario, and we're just doing 2D and 3D.
So
platformers.
Mario, and then I'm gonna put Mario Kart underneath it,
Yeah, I like that.
and then
Okay.
we're not gonna include so platformers, and then kart, and then that's it.
Yeah, it was S tier.
Yeah, I think it's
I
S
think
tier.
they both might be, to be quite honest with you.
What are the weaker kart games?
It's like that SNES one,
And
64.
Oh, yeah. Those are kind of mid, though.
I would put
Game
kart
Boy.
at 8. Oh, sorry, A tier then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Alright.
there's, yeah.
But Mario 2D and 3D platformers, you have multiple of the greatest games of all time, and then kart, you have a handful of the best games on the market,
Yeah.
including Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is nearly perfect.
Tetris.
Oh, yeah. So somebody said Mario's S tier, and then someone followed up with Matt's S tier. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Matt is S tier.
Thanks, chat.
Tetris.
Tetris. I feel like I'm well versed enough on Tetris spin-offs. Tetris Effect.
99.
That's about it. Oh, Tetris 99.
Well,
is
there's like
very good,
Tetris
too.
2 also, and other shit.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Tetris
There's
2.
Tetris 2?
Yeah, I
yeah.
believe so, yeah.
What do you do in Tetris 2 that's different from
Tetris
Tetris?
Attack or something? I don't know.
I'm fine with S tier for Tetris. Any
Yeah.
iteration of Tetris
High
is
selling game franchise of all time.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, fine.
yeah, fucking.
I fucking love Tetris, so I'm
I would prefer
Happy
it
to
in A
bring
tier,
this.
but I kind of can't make an argument against it. Pokemon.
what if I know, dude? I don't know how you fucking rank this.
Pokemon is S tier.
Oh,
I beat you to it.
Fucking absolutely not.
It is the
What is-
most popular multimedia franchise
I
on the planet.
understand.
Transformers movies
For
make billions
a
of dollars.
reason.
I don't think that's a good
Fast and
argument.
Furious is not an S tier franchise,
Just
even
'cause they're
though
popular isn't gonna be great.
it is a
Avatar
$1 billion
is
franchise.
mid, the movie.
Pokemon is S tier. This is a hill I'm willing to die on.
I put it in B.
Pokemon hasn't been great since
Fucking Scarlet
like X
Violet
and
came
Y
out
is
busted.
the turning point. Where like I don't think they've like
I think Sword and
made-
Shield are great.
I don't think
Scarlet
the general
Violet?
consensus
I think
agrees with
Scarlet
you.
and Violet are
Broken.
they're fixed now that they're
Yeah.
on Switch too.
Like, what was the last peak for the franchise?
Legends Arceus.
I do like that game,
Game's,
but
game's great,
But from like, I just
I buy every Pokemon game, but it's no S tier. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it's how many of the modern games are even getting like in the 9 out of 10?
They're not. None of them
level.
are. Like
And yet people still love them.
you can still love.
I love Kingdom Hearts, but
I,
I can still criticize it. And
where's Kingdom Hearts at?
A tier should be an S. No, I'm just kidding.
Fucking Pokemon's very similar to the Kingdom Hearts. in my
I'm
opinion.
fine with A tier.
Matt,
And,
you're
and
doing
that's
an
me
A
putting.
tier.
That's
All right.
me throwing you a bone.
That
I
is
don't
us
have a
doing
ton
you a
of love for
massive
Pokemon at
solid.
this point. There's some stinkers too outside of the mainline RPG franchise. Like you have Pokken, which is divisive. You have like the
Pokemon's
MMO that just came out that people fucking hated, right? Or like no Champions, that's what it was. Whatever that is, did not review well. Yeah, XD Gale of Darkness is like niche, but like not great apparently.
Pokepi's rad.
Okay.
Pokemon Go is one of the greatest games of all time.
Pokemon Go is really great. Pokemon Go is the best Pokemon game that we've gotten in a very long
You
time.
guys are out
Pokemon
of your
Go is the best
mind.
Pokemon game.
Yeah, okay.
You're out
That's
of
the
your
end
mind.
of sentence. Call of Duty. Fucking, it's S tier, man, with your argument that you just displayed. Multimedia, fucking massive project.
There are way more lows in Call of Duty than there are in
Oh,
Pokemon.
yeah, no, I'm
Like,
just
it's not even
bullshitting. Yeah,
close.
I put it in B tier.
Okay.
Where are you at?
I mean, there's some like really bad Call of Duties now.
Yeah, but they have three.
Vanguard, Cold War, Modern Warfare 2 and 3.
Five of the
new
best
ones.
fucking video games ever.
We're talking this. They are the Weezer
Are you-
of
Yeah, Call of Duty is the
Call
Weezer
of Duty
of
is the
fucking.
Weezer of video games.
Are you vying for C tier?
Yeah.
That would put it tied with Battlefield.
No. Battlefield doesn't have BO1, BO2, BO3, MW1, MW2, MW3, MW 2019. Fucking even the bad games have things like Zombies and Spaceland in it that make it more than a C tier franchise.
There's just so many bad ones in it, and they're, like, really
But also
bad.
like Call of Duty 2, one of the most influential games of all time. Like you can go down the list. There's no world that's
Yeah.
a C tier
Fine.
franchise.
I'll
There's
give it
no
B.
world.
I'll give it B.
All right.
Oh, fuck. COD is A tier? Yeah, like I
GTA, don't even need to linger on this one. S tier, easy.
no.
How are you going to make this argument, Nick?
GTA 1 and 2.
You know nothing about GTA 1 and 2.
I
Nick.
know
you
that-
know zero.
I've seen gameplay of GTA
yeah,
1
they're
and 2.
great games
Yeah,
from
I-
what I understand.
For me, I can't like not a single top 50 game ever.
What?
Like, yeah, I don't have a GTA in
For
the-
you personally.
Yeah,
But GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas,
yeah. Like
4,
even playing
five,
Vice City,
we are
like
talking
I
about games
love
that
these
are all legendary status.
they're GTA 3 is the most legendary status of these games, I would say. By
No,
such a
it's
lot.
not. San Andreas was way bigger than GTA 3 just because it laid the groundwork for
Yeah.
the next games to come out after it. Doesn't mean that it's the most legendary.
But if we're talking quality of the game, that has to be part of the conversation, not just on legendary. Otherwise,
Quality
Pokemon
of the
would
game,
be an
yeah.
S tier.
3 through 5 are high quality video games.
They're
Very
great.
high quality.
They're great to amazing, but like there's not a single game that I'm like.
I think if you
my
poll the
dick off.
room, if you poll the gaming community, we're talking about over a 9 out of 10 for all those games.
Yeah, once again though, we're fucking not polling everyone.
We are factoring in the overall general
if
consensus.
that's the case, Pokemon should be S
No,
tier.
that is sales.
And if that's
Just
the-
because it sells well does not mean people
I'm sure
look
more
at it.
than sales for Pokemon, but we've moved past it already.
That's
I
also,
think you can love something and still rate it low. I don't think that people who love GTA are rating it low.
people that fucking
Like you have
love
to, if
Mortal
you can
Kombat
be
are
critical
rating
about
high.
the thing that you really enjoy. Like I can be critical about Tron Legacy, even though I love it. Like I know that that's a not everybody subscribes to that way of thinking, but
I put it in A tier is my case.
go to the audience. How do you feel about this?
I've never played Grand Theft Auto, so
Wow.
I cannot weigh on. It's not something
killed
that
it.
has really enthralled me or enticed me. So it's not something I really jumped into.
It's totally
By the
valid.
way, Connor, I'm just gonna toss the reminder to you: write-ins. We need to have
fuck.
fucking write-ins.
We've
in
been
the
so
podcast.
locked in.
Well, or maybe we just say write-ins to the very
Yeah,
end
yeah.
at this
that's what we
point.
have to do.
Yeah, where's Halo at? Halo's an A tier. Yeah, fucking Halo is as influential
bad
and as
video games.
beloved. It doesn't have like bad video games.
People think 5 is bad,
I understand, but we don't think 5 is that fucking dog shit.
and plenty of people think Infinite's bad too, and plenty of people think 4 is bad. And Campaign Evolved.
I don't
know
know.
about- I don't know about
It feels weird. Like when I look at it and I think of Halo, I'm like, oh sorry, GTA. I'm like, yeah, that's God of War, baby. Like that's fucking Xenoblade.
You do know you're going to get crucified for this, right?
For not having GTA and S tier, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Right.
GTA doesn't have a fucking all timer.
It doesn't have an all-timer.
Dark Souls, all timer. Smash Bros, miracle video game. Metal Gear, the greatest gaming franchise of all time. Street Fighter 2, Gran Turismo, the best racing game franchise of all time. The Last of Us, 2 10 out of 10.
Have you been living under a
Portal 2,
rock?
2 10 out of 10.
feel like
GTA
Forza.
5.
I feel like GTA 5
and 3.
qualifies it for that.
GTA
echelon.
5 is,
Andreas.
I love GTA 5. It just is not on the same tier as all the fucking games
For
I
your
just left.
personal
Yeah.
opinion on it.
So
but
I'm
we're
gonna fucking argue with my personal opinion. That's what we're doing. We are God on this podcast. That's what we've always said.
I'm just taking everything into account.
If sales and popularity is what we're doing,
I'm not.
sure.
I'm not factoring popularity for this.
But
Or
so
like that. I'm not weighting that super heavily. I'm
GTA, 67% of the vote, A tier.
son of a bitch.
Okay. The people have spoken.
Yeah, the people are wrong. Not the first time, not the last.
Yeah.
Minecraft. Minecraft. Oh wait, I guess
Multiple
Dungeons
games?
and
Yep.
Legends.
Yep.
I don't know.
A
fucking-
tier.
A tier, I guess.
Yeah.
I like that.
Uncharted. This is hard.
I think it's. There's no bad games.
It's between S and A, in my opinion.
I
Yeah.
feel like I'm landing more on A.
For me, I would put an S tier. Lost Legacy 2, 4, put it in S tier for me. 3 is excellent, and then 1 is a good video game. That's where I stand. I can understand the argument to put it in A though, and totally get that.
I was just about to make all of those same points. I agree with you on every front. And in my
It's A
head,
tier.
it's A tier. I don't know
Sure.
why.
Yeah, I love all these games and hold them very fondly. But I like critically, I'm lower on them than
Yeah,
Nick is.
yeah.
Like Lost Legacy being the best of the bunch and being a 9 out of 10. I think
Yeah,
is
I'm
very
fine.
telling for my overall opinion. But like we're talking about everything is between like a 7, 5, and a 9. So like it's a very consistent franchise.
Yeah, for
Just-
me, everything's between a 7 and a 10, and most of them are 9s and 10s for me. So it's an S tier franchise.
I have nothing close to a 10.
Are you? So you're A tier?
A
then?
tier,
Yeah, then it's A tier.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. Once
I
again,
wouldn't have been that mad if it was in S tier.
totally fine with it. You know, like not the end of the world for me. They're like Mortal Kombat. I don't know why I'm defending it so hard, but it's the argument that you made is just frustrating for both of you.
Just
Like,
sucks. I don't know how you want me to tell you.
doesn't suck. FIFA,
B tier? I don't know.
C tier,
C tier?
and it's C tier because it's actually like kind of fun.
I think B tier
Oh, really?
because it's just a real like it does soccer really well.
FIFA's buggy AF every year. The chat saying
It is.
I think we just give this to the audience probably.
it's going in F tier. Give it to the audience.
Really?
Yeah, we
Yes.
have a bunch of hardcore.
Yeah,
gamer
sure. So
nerds
I'm
that,
saying you
like,
can't
hate
just put it in the
sports
fucking
games.
I'm
audience.
curious to hear what the audience
Okay, sure.
thinks.
Toss it to the audience. It's going in F tier, y'all.
Here, we'll just take the weight off of our shoulders. and put it on
Assassin's
the
Creed.
audience.
See,
C tier, yeah.
Okay.
because there's too many. Like, there's great games, and then there's bad games, and then there's a lot of middling games.
And I don't think that franchise at this point, as we've gotten further away from Assassin's
or-
Creed 2 and Black
but
Flag,
still,
I think a lot of
you-
people consider those games to be great. I don't know if they would put them in the
I feel like
highest of high
Sure.
regards alongside of other open world powerhouses.
I've played 2, 3, Black Flag, Unity, and a little bit of 1, and I feel like I've played the front half of that series, which people say is really good. So I think I have a little bit of a bias that's skewed in favor of a higher evaluation of it. So I
B?
guess I think B, but from the ones that I've played, I would say B. And then I haven't paid attention to Assassin's Creed in the past 10 years.
I'm okay with B, by the way, because Black Flag and 2 and Odyssey, shout out Odyssey, Game of the Year nominated Odyssey. Like, there's good shit in
Yeah,
there.
I've
Like,
played
good
2
great
Black
shit in there.
Flag and Odyssey, but you can point to Unity, which was not received very well. I think it was fixed and then now is considered kind of a cult hit for the Assassin's Creed.
FIFA's going to F tier with
The
88% of
Assassin's
the
Creed
vote.
audience.
Crazy. Crazy,
Rogue,
but I respect it.
Liberation, Syndicate is divisive.
Yeah, there are a lot of
Odyssey, the whole new era of Assassin's Creed is divisive. I feel like it's kind of split right down the middle.
You brought up a lot of games that I think qualify it for C tier.
3 as well. A lot of people don't
I
love.
liked 3.
That was one, I think that was that was the second one I hopped into.
We are moving on.
Let's do
the-
AC.
Shout out Connor.
ACB. Oh, or
C.
C. We tossed it in C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Resident Evil. Easiest S tier on the board.
Well, no, you got to take everything into account.
I know.
There's a lot of stinkers for spin-off titles.
Connor, this is the argument that I will make. I don't care. It's the greatest horror game franchise of all time. It has 4, it has 7, it has 9, it has 2, it has 2 remake, it has 4
So
remake.
it's Operation Raccoon City and Revelation
guess
2
what?
and
Guess what?
Dead
I
Aim or
don't
whatever.
care. Like Resident Evil to me
Oh,
is
there's
just
multiplayer
an S-
games as
sure,
well.
it is just an S tier franchise, and I don't know. And I understand the points you're making. I totally get it. I just don't know how it's not an S tier franchise.
Oh, 6 as well.
Yep.
And 5
Don't
is
know how it's
just
not an S tier franchise.
good, not great.
It is the horror game franchise.
Nick and I got into a huge argument on stream on Tuesday. Were you a part of that when we were
About
arguing
the
about
music?
bands?
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
there.
No. So for once again, I'm gonna shut my mouth at this point. We know I want an S tier. The games that are fucking S tier make it S
You
tier.
got to take the whole
Sure.
history into account every release. I think you can
It's
weight.
just an S tier
I think
franchise.
you can weight the mainline entries more heavily,
Yeah, that helps the case.
but I think that there's enough duds to drag it down into A tier.
As the Discord would say, I give Resident Evil a haven't played out of 10. So I can't weigh in on this, but I am curious to see what the audience
Sure.
thinks.
Well, we can toss to the audience A or S tier.
They're gonna put an S.
Yeah. Because once again, I
We're gonna, do,
understand everything you just said.
we're gonna do the same thing with Final Fantasy.
You made a great point, but it is S tier. Moving on to it is Final Fantasy. Yeah, same fucking thing.
Final Fantasy is S tier.
There's some duds, man.
I've played all of the mainline Final Fantasy games.
out of the fucking pod,
I've played everything with a Roman numeral in it, and they're all redeemable.
You like 15 though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, his whole opinion is a wash.
You're
now.
gonna throw out my. I've played too much Final Fantasy to get shown the
Yeah,
door
just because of 15. Yeah.
just because of
I guess
15.
sucks.
The boys, Connor.
That
15
doesn't suck.
is
It's just
not
good.
high on my list,
Last time I fucking
but it
saw
has redeeming qualities.
Yeah, the
last time I
boys.
saw it get played was fucking in Spanish. It was great. No, for me, Final Fantasy, once again, does it have lower tier games? Absolutely. Are we killing chaos today? 100%. Fucking Limp
There's a
Bizkit.
lot of spin-off titles
Yeah,
like that.
I don't care.
You probably don't even know the names of.
Fucking-
Crystal Chronicles.
In what world?
Crystal Chronicles is fun.
In what world, though? Like, in a vacuum, remove the board, Final Fantasy, is it an S tier franchise? Yes. It is also, when we did the greatest franchise bracket, it was the winner. And I do think that it's the best franchise of all time.
I mean, let's just go down the line real fast though of like the divisive ones. 2 is divisive.
2 spawned an entire franchise based off of its leveling system.
It is usually at the bottom of Final Fantasy rankings.
It's close
Oh,
to the
fuck.
bottom.
Rerun the poll. S and A tier was 50-50 for Resident Evil.
Yeah.
You got to rerun it.
I'm
voting next time.
3 is
Also, Final Fantasy 2 gave us Sid and the Chocobo.
okay. I mean, I'll factor that in overall, but like I don't think
But
that's
Connor,
a huge-
if you're
that
if
saves-
you,
that
if you
saves
haven't
the
played
entire
the game, you got to go
narrative
with what
of
the
the game.
experts saying. That's what
All
we're
right,
saying.
Fine. I'll put
I
it in
think
S
the
tier.
narrative of that game is also really
by the way,
fun.
what tier is Final Fantasy?
S.
S. Fucking it goes S.
Whatever.
I was trying to convince him
I
because
know.
I want to get 3 out of 3.
I know.
I'm writing it up there.
Connor hates Final Fantasy. That is what we've learned today.
I'm the Final Fantasy guy at Call of 64.
Apparently not.
Well, Matt is
yeah,
now.
fine,
apparently.
yeah, if you want to toss Matt in there.
Just remember, Nick hates Final Fantasy 7 OG. He hates Final Fantasy
I gave that game
9.
like an 8.85 out of 10. 9
And yet
is
he
an 8.
still thinks Final Fantasy's in S tier.
Fuck
Funnily
yeah.
enough.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because it's fucking S tier. It's the greatest game franchise ever. So I saw somebody tagged us in a post being like, if Final Fantasy is called Final Fantasy, how's there more than one game? I was like, it's making great points.
Don't worry about it. That's my response to that. the Wii franchise. Wii Fit, Wii Sports, Wii Sports Resort,
What
Wii
a fun
Play,
one.
Wii Party, Wii Music.
Wii Music,
Mhm.
A tier.
I'm
Because
with you
of
on
Wii
that.
Music. Yeah.
I mean, like Wii Play and Wii Party are not that
St-
good.
it's
Wii
still-
Fit is
It's great.
good.
They're all fun.
Yeah. The goal of the Wii franchise is have a good fucking time, and it does a great job of that. Like fun for a minute, dude. Like if you were just to say Wii Sports Resort, I would say that's an S tier franchise. I'm saying with just those two, and then everything else kind of drives it down into
A
A.
tier. I don't feel passionate
Yeah.
about this.
Woo! Lego, C tier.
Yeah, there's a lot of misses.
There's misses, and then there's good games, and then there's maybe a couple great games.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's spot on.
I'm with you.
Awesome. The Sims. We can toss this to the audience.
Yeah, and Kirby,
And
and
Kirby.
Hitman,
And Hitman.
and Destiny.
Well, he fucking can lock down Destiny. Where are you putting Destiny, Matt?
A lot of conflicted feelings about Destiny.
Resident Evil's an S tier, by the way.
I'm fine with that.
Let me
How close is the
marinate on
vote?
Destiny while I
What?
write Resident
How
Evil.
close was the vote?
This time around, it was 63% to 37%, I believe. Is that one way?
Let's do Overwatch then. B tier probably.
I feel like Destiny for me is in B tier, and
I'm fine with that.
Which one's still around? Which one's still kicking?
What Destiny?
Relevant between Overwatch and Destiny.
I have a serious question for you. I'm not trying to gaslight you. I'm not trying to make you upset right now. What is the difference in argument between Overwatch and Counter-Strike?
A way longer run.
Okay. That's just it?
Yeah.
Because the peak of Overwatch is at least the peak of CS, if not higher.
Where do we have? Okay. Yeah. I mean, like, well, I think Overwatch. But
You were arguing that Counter-Strike was S tier, and I'm saying, like...
yeah. So,
I-
well, if
I'm-
Counter Strike is going to be put in A tier, and
Yeah.
we're comparing Overwatch and Counter Strike, Overwatch had way more years of turbulence than Counter Strike has.
100%. I get that. But what's, again, like, if we're talking about the percent of time of those two different products, I would say that, honestly, it's probably a similar percent of turbulence.
No, it's not.
I disagree.
Counter Strike's been around since like the mid 90s and had one bad year, if that.
I don't think that we know the entire timeline of Counter-Strike.
I don't think you are do
I'm
as
saying
well.
I
So I
don't.
feel like
The Sims
it's
go in
kind of a
C tier,
moot
by the
point.
way.
Okay.
okay.
Where would you put Overwatch?
B tier.
So you're that largely different between Counter-Strike
How are
and
you
B?
obsessed with this?
I'm just curious. I'm going to Counter or Overwatch.
I'm not
being B
huge
tier.
fans of either of these franchises. I'm just
Yeah.
like Overwatch is a cultural phenomenon and
Overwatch
was like,
F tier was down.
incredibly high quality at launch.
I could make a case that Overwatch is also A tier.
It had a
was sort of
massive
mine.
esports scene.
Yeah,
and, like,
that's why I could
remained
make it.
very relevant until Overwatch 2. Like,
That's why
well, it
I
had
would
a
make the
couple
case that
years.
Overwatch is A tier.
Metroid.
Is Overwatch in B?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Are you down with that, Matt?
Yeah.
We still need Kirby and Hitman.
Yes.
Then we have Metroid. I've only played Prime.
I feel like Metroid is just so easy to put in A tier.
I
Yeah,
think
me
A,
too.
A
Yeah.
feels so right for Metroid. Every Metroid I've played is at least A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Two of the greatest games
you
ever,
played
too.
Prime 4?
No.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
That might lower it a
fucking
little bit.
Dan Riker 10 out of 10, baby.
Really?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
That got on every single Game Best morning. Are you kidding me? So there's at least one person tossing that in there.
Yeah.
Remember when Dan Riker gave Metroid Prime a 10 out of 10?
Well, I'm just happy
Yeah.
people are enjoying
Yeah,
something
same.
more than I did.
Uh,
I didn't dislike Metroid Prime 4. It's fine.
Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem.
I can only speak to the era post Awakening.
Yeah,
but
I
like, they've
haven't,
been on a
I haven't
run,
played
man.
a lot of early Fire Emblem, but even the early Fire Emblem is still really solid.
From what I've heard, yeah, like Path of Radiance and the Wii one, which is
Radiant Dawn.
Radiant Dawn, yep. And the Game Boy Advance one is considered to be. Oh, I think I've heard it. That's a lot of
Yeah,
people's
the G-
favorites. Like
a lot of people
I've heard
really,
people
really
say
love the
every
GBA one.
single game in the franchise, except for like maybe Fates. It is somebody's favorite.
I think we
That's
put
a
it.
hallmark of a really,
Yeah.
really
I think
solid franchise.
We either put it in A tier or we put it to the audience.
Can we do it between S and A and
I think
see
we
if
put it
they're
to S tier.
Oh shit!
Based
Oh,
off of everything I understand about this franchise, like I think we just laid out the
I think
argument
we
pretty
did.
well.
I think we kind of
The
did.
fact that every single game in the franchise can be somebody's favorite, I think is just a testament. I mean, like Engage is probably the weakest one.
And the Warriors games, I don't know where they fall. They're kind of spin-offy and a departure.
Yeah.
in a different style.
No, people like those games. They serve that audience, the Muso audience.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down for it to be S tier. I
Cool.
don't have a case
Feels right
against
to
it.
me.
I
It
don't have a
feels
case
right.
against it.
Every bit of Fire Emblem that I've played feels like it belongs there.
Oh, I was wondering. I was like, "Where's Zelda? How have we not done Zelda yet?"
I put that towards the end.
Yeah,
Doom.
it's A or S, right?
I think it's A tier.
I agree.
Yeah.
mean,
Extremely
Doom-
influential, one of the goats, but also has like just great games
I think
alongside it.
Doom, the original Doom, is probably top 5 most important video games of all time, and not only just important, like it's also phenomenal.
Yeah.
Then Doom 2016.
Doom 3,
I think.
people are bringing up in chat as a stinker. Like,
Look at the Metacritic for Doom 3.
oh fucking look at the Metacritic for Donkey Kong 64 card. It's an A tier.
I'm saying, look at the yeah, sure.
If Donkey Kong's an A tier, then Doom has to be an A tier in my mind. So
I'm
sorry.
saying it should be S tier.
You're saying
Doom should be S tier.
I know, but you were the one that brought Donkey Kong down to A. Doom 3 Metacritic.
I mean, I don't think Donkey Kong Country Returns is that exceptional either.
But
love how-
fucking the Dark Ages isn't exceptional either.
I love how Nick
It's
has
great.
the memory of an elephant whenever we
87
bring up something
on
that
Doom.
he got
Yes, isn't that
slighted on.
crazy?
What?
So the weakest game in the franchise for many people, 87.
Yeah, but that's not fully the case. It's not the weakest game in the franchise then, you know? Because we both have Dark Ages and Metacritic has the Dark Ages much lower.
Okay, it's an incredibly
Yeah,
consistent franchise.
consistent
Doom
franchise.
Eternal, I think, is arguably top 5 greatest first-person shooters of all time.
It's great.
It's,
I'm
it's
not
fucking phenomenal. On mouse and keyboard, that game feels
Yeah.
like nothing else.
I played it on a controller, and I didn't beat it. I got about 4 hours in, and when I sat down to give it a crack before playing the Dark Ages, Doom 2016 is one of my all-time favorite games. But I think that's like a
Right.
8.5 out
A
of 10.
tier. I think
A
I
tier?
made the argument.
Okay.
Well enough.
Sounds right.
I fought as much as I wanted for Doom. I'm ready to move on.
It's late.
Marvel's Spider-Man A tier.
Yeah,
I'm
Yep.
writing it.
yeah. Cool.
No deliberation needed. NBA 2K. If we put this to a poll, people are gonna put in F tier. So I think we just throw it in F or C.
I would argue it's B tier.
Okay, then
It's
I don't have an
my
opinion.
argument is like it has multiple iterations that have helped change that franchise in a very good way. The reason that you can argue if someone's like it has predatory practices with loot boxes, even though that's the case for many games on this fucking board, including Counter-Strike, like yeah, it would be an F tier game. But no, NBA 2K11 is one of the best fucking sports games of all time. The run between 13 to 17 are all great games to amazing games. Like for me, it's at least a B tier.
I'm just gonna say this one out. I don't care enough to
Take
fight
the
about
entire.
this.
It should be at least B tier.
I'm not
B
super
tier.
strong about it. What are people saying?
Well, there's a couple B's in there.
All right.
I think they'd put it A tier. Like, yeah, B tier is.
I feel like it's a staple game.
It's very stable, and like every single time I play 2K, I'm like, oh, this is great. Like, it's not like fucking mind
Do you
blowing.
think people have a bit of Stockholm syndrome when it comes to 2K, where like I feel like they can do whatever they want with that game
Oh,
and
yeah.
be as scummy as possible?
Oh, there's
and people are just like,
$150
"Oh, whatever,"
definitive
like, yeah,
edition
yeah.
and stuff like that. But that's also like that's not the game's doing a bad thing. Don't get me wrong, but also the players are also not like if I buy 2K, guess how much 2K costs me? $70, and that's all that will ever cost me. You know?
While I'm in B tier, can I put Destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not drop Destiny in B tier yet?
Not yet.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I thought you'd make the case up to A tier, but I'm happy that you stewed on it, Matt. Can we get a poll for Kirby, by the way? And then Hitman. Where are
Legend
we?
of Zelda.
S?
S.
Fucking
It's the
easy.
easiest S
Yeah.
of my life. yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like we said earlier, every single Zelda game has someone out there who says it's their favorite. And I think
Zelda 2?
a lot of yeah.
Okay.
I know people I've met people in real life who say Zelda 2 is their favorite
All right.
Zelda game.
Matt, I will.
It was
I
a
will
while ago,
I was about to
mind
say,
you.
I'll pay you $10 to find their phone number right now. Let's get them on the pod.
It was I don't have their phone number, but it was before like probably Skyward
Yeah.
Sword even
I
released.
did see this guy who I think is like a reality TV star that I see is like he streams now. I've seen his clips on TikTok where he did say that Zelda 2 is his favorite.
Oh, that's all. Also, Yed in our chat says Mortal Kombat being that low now is bonkers. Thank you. I needed that.
Can we move it even lower?
Oh.
Should have been an F tier.
Like
I don't even know if I believe this.
we
I'm
have
just trying
let
to
we have
tell
let
Nick even further.
every single time the expert, and once again, I'm not across the board an expert with Mortal Kombat. I have played at least 60 to 80 hours of Mortal Kombat in my life amongst 4 different games. And like, I'm like, and you guys just didn't let me give my
I think I've
fucking
played
shot.
4
We let you
Mortal
give it a
Kombat
shot.
games.
Well,
At
we
least.
were-
I think I've at least played 4 Mortal Kombat games to some
Yeah,
level.
but like, how long are you playing these games? Like,
I don't think I feel like I need to play them
Okay.
for that long to get a grasp
Kirby-
on the idea that they don't feel good to play with, when that is
Kirby's
not
an
the
A tier.
case for other fighting games.
Kirby's an A tier? Damn. Yeah.
I kind of vibe with
Like fucking Riders though. Like there's the Kirby's got some great games, but like, come on. I thought that was an easy B tier.
Madden,
I would put it in C.
C or B?
Yeah.
I like Madden.
I like Madden a lot. You want to know what? Put Madden in B tier and put NCAA football in C tier,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
Let me just have the ball with that one.
Need for Speed. C? They haven't released a great video game, maybe even a good
can't-
video game
I
in like a
know-
decade. And they're releasing games.
The fucking, but I understand that it's hard for me. Like when you have 2 like most wanted, like there's a couple in that franchise that are just so fucking awesome and legendary.
Yeah, but Legendary is Underground and Most Wanted legendary in comparison to many of the Gran Turismo games, many of the Forza games. What's another big racing franchise?
S tier for Hitman.
Oh wow. That was
Kind of fuck yeah, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm
that
kind
was
of down
down
with
for
it.
it.
wow. That was from the
3
poll.
World of Assassination. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm down with it.
Cool. I gotta get into that franchise.
Hitman does rock. Yeah. I mean,
Sonic. Oh wait, do we decide on Need for Speed? Where do you want to put that?
I'll probably C.
Okay.
See, we good with that?
Yeah.
Cool. Matt, you're doing a great job, by the way.
I think Need for Speed has a lot of great video games and has a lot of irrelevant bad games, and I think it just meets
Yeah.
kind of in the middle there.
Sonic is C tier.
Yeah, there are
There's
terrible,
dog shit Sonic games.
terrible Sonic games, and there's
I
good
can.
Sonic
By the
games,
way,
and there's some great ones.
we're closer to F tier than B tier with Sonic.
I think you can't make the argument about legendary individual games bringing up the entire franchise into a higher tier for a bunch of other franchises, and then
Sure.
not make it for Sonic.
No, I'm saying it's closer to F tier than C tier because of the amount of bad games that are in that franchise.
Yeah, but like Sonic 1 through 3, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Mania, like those
I
are
did play
legendary
Sonic
games.
other than like on my DS. now.
Generations.
and fucking what's the one? Yes, a couple Sonic games. We're down to the last 4. Monster Hunter.
Send this one out.
A.
I think A.
Yeah.
A feels right. I'm not gonna throw it in S
Yep.
because I feel like this is my personal opinion. I feel like the earlier Monster Hunters are clunky, and some people love that. I think a lot of people find that endearing, much in the way that people love like the slowness of Animal Crossing. But it's not my cup of tea, and it's hard for newer players to get into the earlier Monster Hunters. So I think that is the sole blemish on the series. Otherwise, I think it's easy A tier.
It's hard for newer players to get into the new Monster Hunter games.
I had an easy time with fucking Wild.
There was so much that was there, and I wanted to understand all of it. And when there are like multiple layers that I'm just constantly trying to peel back and,
I think you
and
didn't
grasp
want it enough.
I was really trying. I was watching tutorials every day for like a week. I really wanted to get into this
And you
franchise.
only gave it a week, and then you gave up.
Okay.
Man, we
But
should play some Monster Hunter on
I
the
put
fucking
my all
stream
into that
tomorrow. Let's
week.
fucking party,
But
dude.
I needed like a glimmer, something to latch onto that would make me be like, oh no, I really want to just keep pushing forward with this. I didn't get that in Monster Hunter.
Did you try World?
Yeah.
By the way, you're good at Monster Hunter
All right.
today. Let's go to Infamous. So curious to see where you land with Infamous.
B?
It's between B and C.
It's definitely not C.
Infamous 1 is a
7 out of 10.
yeah, sure.
Infamous 2, 9 out of 10.
That's how good Infamous 2 is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's one of the greatest superhero games of all
Okay.
time.
Then I didn't know we
I
were.
think it's up
yeah,
there
B.
with
yeah.
Spider-Man
Okay.
and Arkham.
Yeah, Wrathnoth Ghost is
And
in the
then
B tier.
Second Son is 885. And First Light. First Light? Wait, is that what that's called?
What?
Infamous First Light?
Second Son.
No, it's Second Son, and the DLC is First Light,
Oh.
which is like a standalone. Like it was kind of
Yeah,
the
sure.
impetus of the
Yeah, it's First Light.
spin-off, like kind of standalone
Yeah, that's first.
DLC, but like it's actually kind of a full game.
We're gonna go Jack and Dexter and Sly Cooper. Well, Jack,
Jack needs to go to the audience.
Yeah.
I think Jack 1's great.
Jack, go to
solid
the
8 out of
audience.
10, but
Big Mac's about to rake this vote.
Yeah.
Big Mac's gonna vote and then end the poll. 100% yes.
Big Mac literally just said Jack S tier. Close the poll. Yep. Let's and Sly.
Sly Pooper. I have not played 4, so factor that in here.
That's gotta
4
take
is
it a step down though. For
considered.
You played
Yeah.
more of them than us.
yeah. It's up to you on this.
It can't be A tier. Like we have some legendary. Like we're not putting Sly Cooper on the same level as God of War. I'm sorry. Like it's got to be B. It's in the Crash Bandicoot,
Sure.
Ratchet and Clank range. Yeah,
Okay.
I love these games, but they're not like we're talking nothing above a 9.
Yeah.
Between an 8 and a 9, like is where we're at. And then you have 4, which I think would drag it down.
All right.
And lock it firmly in the B tier.
After this, rank the Strokes albums.
Number 1, Come Down Machine.
Fuck
Nick
off.
agrees. Number 2,
We can't
First
do
impressions.
the Strokes derail this late in the pod.
So
we
Matt,
almost got through one, Matt.
we're less than a full month away. We are in the next month
Stop.
to seeing the Strokes.
Stop right now.
Thank you,
We're
Matt.
so close.
One more. Red Dead.
Red Dead.
Yeah, S tier.
Fucking S tier, yeah.
Sure,
Wait,
yeah, why not?
wait. Revolver.
I
It's
don't
like got
think-
like a 60 something on Metacritic.
Does it really?
I think it's at
Oh yeah, we
68.
did.
Yeah.
We did that for Metacritic Golf.
I did forget about Red Dead Revolver.
I think Red Dead 1 and 2, like the main open world games, are legendary.
Kind
enough
of down to toss it in S still.
Yeah, me
but
too,
like I
me
just
too.
think Red Dead S
Yep.
tier.
Yeah,
you know?
I think so. Yeehaw.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
To be clear, the poll for Jack is S tier. And we cannot let that happen.
Why not?
Because one day we will post this board somewhere and I cannot have Jack on the S tier. Where are we putting it? B?
Just put a B tier with Sly and
Yeah.
Ratchet. I feel like that's fair. All the PS2 platformer / shooter games.
All right, gentlemen. I'm going to take the S tier. The last thing we do on these podcasts is we each move something one spot. So, Connor, you can go first.
I get upset about throw Counter-Strike in S. Just to fuck Nick. Nick, we all know what you're gonna do.
I'm wondering if there's a better move I can make. Yeah, that's fine. You can just cross it out. I'm very curious to see where Matt goes on this board. Because I feel like Matt got a lot of what he wanted. Like Smash Bros. And Zelda are in S tier. I feel like those are the 2 very Matt-ass games.
Who is gonna argue that Zelda?
Yeah, I know.
shouldn't be up there?
Smash, I
Yeah, well,
made the case against it. I think Smash and Donkey Kong are like exactly the same type of franchise. One game that's like good to great, and then the rest are fucking excellent.
I feel like this is incredibly agreeable.
Yeah.
Outside of like Mortal Kombat being low.
Matt, I'm gonna.
Where's
wait
it
for-
going? Where's it going?
I would say the Mortal Kombat. And once again, the reason I was upset is that Mortal Kombat's an S tier or an A tier. It's just a B tier franchise, you assholes. Mortal Kombat to B tier, and no, you cannot change it back. I know that that's what you're thinking, Matt, to fucking fuck me over.
I would
Okay.
not. I respect it.
Well-
I respect that you didn't bump it higher.
No, it's not higher. I know that's not higher. It's like fucking Tekken somewhere nature, right? Yeah, it's not Tekken. It's not Street Fighter. It's not Smash
You
Bros.
were yelling as if you wanted it to be higher.
I was yelling because it was on the same tier as certain games that because it has certain legendary aspects. Like,
I know why your neighbors hate you now.
fuck. No, here's the funny part. My neighbors actually don't hate me. I'm pretty chill with the downstairs people now too.
Are they new?
They're still the same fucking people for the past like 3 years.
Wow, what an arc.
And guess what? Now I'm playing electric guitar above them.
They just accepted their fate.
I think
Yeah.
so. Also, I think that they might be video game fans. So
Okay.
maybe
Do
they're
I
down.
need
Yeah.
to move anything?
You don't have to.
No,
I think
we fucking nailed it.
I think the only thing
Oh,
I
I know.
might move is Pokemon,
to S tier.
but I'm gonna leave it there because I got a little bit of pushback.
No,
and I
you're-
can recognize when I'm a little too hot on something. When I'm a little too warm.
Matt,
I think putting Pokemon in A tier is giving it a lot of respect.
I do too. But Matt, if you are allowed to make a move,
I'm allowed to,
You're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want.
and I'm forfeiting that right.
Okay, all right. What a podcast! Holy shit, 2 hours?
2 hours,
Yeah. Matt, thanks so much for joining.
Thanks for having me.
What a great time
Sorry
to be
for
alive.
sandwiching you between two
And great job writing.
screaming
Genuinely
brothers.
great job
Yeah, yeah.
writing. Holy shit. A lot of love for Matt in the chat right now.
Thanks, chat.
Move Final Fantasy down to A.
That's something I would use my move to move it back up.
Oh, goodness. Thank you so much. Everyone, just a quick reminder, Extra Life tomorrow, get excited about it. Shout out to the basic members over on patreon.com/scope64 that go and support the show, make it happen in a way where it not only keeps the lights and mics on, but it allows us to be ourselves creative and fun.
Write-ins?
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, you're right.
Fucking Matt with those
you, Matt.
same.
It was not me, it was chat.
Oh, thank goodness.
Apple Juice agrees that Donkey Kong is an A-tier IP. Bonanza and the country games are all 8 out of 10 at the absolute lowest, and the original arcade games will always have a legacy. The only thing holding it back from S tier is the weird run it had in the 2000s between DK64 and DK Returns that was riddled with gimmicks and mediocrity. Oh, Jungle Beat.
Oh, Jungle Beat's rad.
Jungle Beat and
fucking put it in double S tier, other side. Put it in double S tier.
Donkey Kong.
I know, but put it in double S tier.
Yeah, that definitely puts it firmly in the A tier.
Yeah, I'm fine with that being an A tier now.
I couldn't tell you exactly what it is, but I think that GTA and The Legend of Zelda are two of the most ludicrously overrated franchises in any form of media, maybe ever. And that is from Brandon Overmiller.
Shout out to Brandon. I think that GTA is properly rated as one of the largest and deservedly so. Like, it sells a shit ton and it should. It just there's a reason it's not my most anticipated game this year. There's a reason that even the follow-up to GTA 5, my favorite GTA, and I played Vice City, great time. But Vice City is not one of the greatest games of all time. When we inevitably do a PS2 bracket, it's going to be something that gets out in the Sweet 16. And that's how I feel about all the GTA games. Is if we were to do any console bracket, and I haven't played 4 yet, and I haven't played San Andreas, so I want to rein back some of it. But these feel like top 16 games on any fucking given console. And that just
I think it really just depends on personal preference. I totally understand why some people look at GTA 5 as the greatest game of all time and one of and tops their personal lists.
I know, but once again, we fucking run the podcast, and that's not the case for any of us. So I just don't know how for this podcast it's S tier. I know.
And Zelda's not moving. You'd have to pry the marker out of my cold, dead hands.
Fucking Zelda not being S tier is a ludicrous take. But also, thanks for writing in and thanks for the support.
Stun1369 says, bit of a hot take, but Pokemon is a C-tier franchise when it comes to the games. They're so uninspired and low effort nowadays, and even some of the best entries in the series are still too long with middling turn-based combat.
Everybody's talking about the recent ones, but I'm not hearing anything about Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver,
I think he's
Pokemon Emerald.
He's arguing right here, though, that he thinks that the combat is middling. For a turn-based RPG.
If you've played Xenoblade Chronicles 3, of course you think the Pokemon combat is simple because it's an entry-level RPG that's designed to get people into JRPGs. It's simple on purpose. And I would say it's easy to learn and hard to master, which is a credit to it.
Yeah, clearly it is based off of my
Nuzlocke run.
My Nuzlocke run. I was like, oh, dude, when I was a kid, I kind of cruised through this game, and just leveled up my Pokemon to the highest extent that I could, and just kind of brute force my way through fights, not really factoring in different
doing a Nuzlocke at both of your levels of Pokemon experience was a mistake.
I was not on the sticks. I had no contribution to that playthrough. Every single Pokemon that Connor murdered was Connor's fault.
Mason Deacons says, I think Silent Hill has come back around to an S tier IP. Sure, just Silent Hill 2R and Silent Hill F have come out so far, but the Western development era, I think, brought it down a tier or two. With a new Silent Hill game for 3 years straight, the IP's reputation has come back to S tier, where these games are must plays. Hopefully, we get Silent Hill 1 remake in 2027 to continue the streak. Also, Persona is a no question S tier IMO. Where do we put Persona?
A.
Ooh, do I want to bump it up? No,
you only get one. Oh wait, you didn't use.
I haven't used mine.
Silent Hill, real quick. We'll used to on Persona.
Yeah,
that first run.
Sure.
Going back to the argument that we made about The Legend of Zelda: Fire Emblem, those first 4 games, I've heard each of them be somebody's favorite. But then you get to Origins, Shattered Memories, Downpour.
Yes.
It
a
just
short message that came out a couple a year or so ago that was dog shit.
Silent Hill 2 remake is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Silent Hill F for me is a mixed bag, but I wouldn't say I'm on the minority on that. I've heard some people.
I think that it's got
on the
like an
higher end.
86 on Metacritic
Yeah, I
or
don't.
something.
I don't understand that.
No, I
Like,
think that it's highly
there's a really
regarded.
great story, terrible combat. And there's a lot of combat in that game. So yeah, I think that this is probably. I don't know if I can put it in A, just based off of those 4 games.
No, I think it would end up in B.
Yeah.
It's getting severely dragged down into B by these non-mainline titles in the past, like, I would say 15 years of Silent Hill. You know, like there's too much down. Matt, could you put that in B tier?
B tier.
Yeah. And then are you putting Persona up into S?
I'm gonna leave Persona where it is.
Ooh.
I like personally I want it to be an S tier,
Fucking do it, man.
but I'm doing myself a disservice by not having played the first 2 games.
I also, real quick, as much as Connor obviously made the move that Counter-Strike went into S tier. S tier, if you remove Counter-Strike, would be basically perfect in my mind. Hitman kind of sticks out like a sore thumb in my opinion, but also fuck it,
You
right?
just don't know ball.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to play
you
World
can
of
make that
Assassination.
claim.
I want to get fucking down and dirty with the World of Assassination.
All right. Thank you so much for everybody who wrote in. And thank you to everyone who supports us over on Patreon. If you support us at that highest tier, you get your name read at the end of each and every podcast. Nick, for some reason, has misspelled a bunch of the names in here, but we know the names after saying them.
But now Matt
over
has
and
to say
over
the
again.
names too.
Do you want to fix Chuparosa? Because it's Cuparosa right now. It's CH.
Parosa, there we go. By the way, whenever I do the names, I normally fly through the names at this point and like typing in because I know how to say the names. I just forget that Matt and Brady sometimes are on podcasts.
I'll go first, Mike go second, you go third, Nick.
Sure.
Chat of the Wild, a Legend of Zelda podcast.
Chuparosa,
Sir Tallywhacker,
Smile Smiles.
Creighton B,
my man Tanji,
My name is Dom.
Schmungdingle,
the Scooby-Doo running sound,
Brutalk.
Chad Chattington III,
Roland K,
Javaris JJL.
Analytic XP,
Awesome O,
Humunga Dunga 64.
Night Echoes,
Nibber's Finest,
Caleb Beef.
Kashar,
Chaboy Jake,
Jakey P.
Sir Shellis,
MG Dunbar,
Mr. Munchies.
Malcolm the Dog,
Farmer Spud,
Nofi.
the Dankest Mike,
Citrus,
Swampy Bits.
Tristan C,
Scozy C,
Killer Cheese.
Aloha Alley,
Scooterman,
Centuru.
DJ Carlos,
Neutral Sphere,
Eli the Unusual.
Easton C,
Kingdom Hearts Rules,
Stooby Dooby Doo.
Crispy,
DJ Zach B,
Uli.
Jacob D,
Big Matt,
Metal Nate.
Patty Cake,
Metalcore Cowboy.
Mega.
Yogi,
Matt, I'll give you the next one too.
yeah, Dom,
Holding them.
Brock.
Milky Sins,
Voodoo,
Reggie Ranks.
Alex W,
Andrew H.
Master Diz.
Cannon Fodder Games,
Only one Rufus. Yeah.
And Kingdom Hearts Sucks. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Casual Gaming Conversation. We will see you on the next one.